Yeah. Good evening, everyone, and welcome. This is TGN, where you get to play board games with us. Tonight is our bi-weekly now Twitch Plays Kingdom Death broadcast, and we're going into Lantern Year
6.
6. But first, introduction time. I'm Matt.
I'm Josh.
I'm TP.
And we're joined with special guest...
Zenith, or Zach.
Barish.
I'm one of the designers.
Woo! So we've stolen him for this evening, and he will be divulging all of the secrets behind Kingdom Death, right?
All of redacted. I mean, I would be happy to.
But he will be playing as one of the extra characters that we have this evening, and hopefully helping us strategy-wise, and let's beat up some monsters. So Josh, what happened last week on Twitch Plays Kingdom Death, or last session, rather?
Last Tuesday, Adam challenged us to the Manhunter.
Mm-hmm.
We kicked his butt, stole his hat, and his cool lantern.
We did steal his hat.
Yep, and then after that, we did double or nothing, and fought the Flower Knight.
We beat the crap out of the Flower Knight.
Yeah, Poots almost lost his... We almost lost Poots.
Yeah, we had to...
King Poots.
We had to spend 2 of our lifetime rerolls to try and save him, and he wound up losing an eye. But he's still here with us.
Yeah, but he's
So
still
as
here.
you know, there's no I in team.
Oh, there's 1 eye in Poots now. Not 2. Because he lost 1.
Because he lost one.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
And we haven't had any challenges from Poots yet. I'm kind of, scared.
Yeah, no challenges for Poots yet. I was talking to him earlier, and...
He had some suggestions for what we should do this evening.
Yeah. So I was playing the game of I'm going to dig ourselves into a hole with him, basically.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
That's how you make a good show, right?
But for those of you unfamiliar, I'm sure you all are, though, he issued us a challenge last week for the Manhunter, where if we beat it, he would release a Manhunter pinup. And then halfway through, he said double or nothing if we beat it to go to the Flower Knight. And we won that, too, so we're going to be getting a male Manhunter. So we're getting the pinup, yeah. So we're getting the sexy Manhunter pinup duo. The male Manhunter. Yeah. Yeah, you're okay.
I'm waiting for Beast of Sorrow and a challenge to pop up right as Zach curses all the survivors. We're actually going to give you guys...
The opportunity to figure out what we're fighting.
Yes, what you're fighting. So you guys can either pick the Beast of Sorrow or a level 2
Gorm. So the reason for a level 2 Gorm is because we told Poots that we were going to possibly fight a level 1 Gorm, and he said, no, that's too easy. You fight a level 2 Gorm.
No, I said, all right, maybe I'll let them vote between Beast of Sorrow and Gorm. And he said, Gorm's too easy. I said, we'll do it level 2 then. He's like, okay, that's fine. He said, still good win chance. That's acceptable. Level 1 wasn't acceptable with him. So... We're going to put a poll up for that in a minute.
So you all can vote on that, on if you want to fight the Beast of Sorrow or the level 3 Phoenix. Thank you, Vetter. But the Beast of Sorrow, are we playing with the new rules for that?
I don't have all the new rules for it. I'm just going to say we're going to get the level 2 resources like Adam said and everything else. I don't know what else there is different.
Once in a lifetime fight. Right?
Yeah, it's a once in a lifetime fight, so we can't fight him again. That's all Adam told us was once a lifetime fight, and you get level 2 rewards instead of level 3.
So, unfortunately, we can't just farm the Beast of Sorrow, but
Yeah. So we're gonna do that, and we're gonna start with our first video for tonight.
Are we starting with that already?
Actually, no. We have to do an actual settlement event.
Yeah, I was gonna say we do our settlement events, and then we start doing everything else.
Yeah. That'll be right after this.
Gorm level 2 or Beast of Sorrow. The Gorm is totally cute, right? That's an adorable creature right there.
Gorm's a hugger. It's just a hugger.
Oh God.
Did we really just get that?
Yeah.
Yay!
Murder!
That is a pretty Gorm.
Murder happens now, guys.
Oh boy, murder.
Someone in the settlement has been murdered. The survivor with the highest hunt XP is the victim.
We all know who that is.
It's either Reginald or Austin Terrier.
Oh, do they have...
They have the same, yeah. So the question is, do we want to lose Reginald or do we want to lose the guy who's one thing away from getting bow mastery? This is upsetting. So who... In the case of a tie, do we choose that or is it random, Zenith?
I'm sorry. Repeat the line. I was distracted by something.
For murder, it's the
Squirrel.
survivor with the highest insanity or the highest hunt XP.
Does it say what you do in case it ties?
It does not, I don't believe.
What do you think you should do in case it ties?
It's probably random.
No, that or it's the worst possible.
Oh,
Case.
the worst possible
The
case.
rule of death.
I would straw poll that.
Did you straw poll it?
Yeah.
Straw poll what? Who we're killing?
Who we're killing?
Yes.
Okay. So let's close the straw poll we have, and we might put that back
no.
up.
Oh, if you already have a straw poll, I don't.
No, it's
mess with
fine.
that.
I saw her.
That is true. We were eventually going to lose her to the Twilight Order, just because she does have the Twilight Sword. And Reggie also has her lifetime reroll used up. That's
Yes.
another thing to note. So, do we want to end that straw poll and put up a new one, or are we just going to decide on that one?
The straw poll, I can close out the straw poll. Just give me another 10 seconds, and
Okay, that's fine.
we have a considerable amount of votes for it already.
Okay.
Oh, well, that's good to know.
A very deep voice today.
Who, you or me? Your throat has a deep voice?
Yes, my throat has.
Oh, I will ask. Good luck. Can you unbless someone? You can curse them,
Yes.
which could be
Oh
worse.
yeah, we have some cursing to do.
Yes.
So,
Okay, the results of the poll.
pull the poll. Do it.
Oh, Adam's
Jesus.
asking if the level 2 Gorm is confirmed yet. So what did they choose?
Oh, they actually chose the Beast of Sorrow.
Womp womp.
So I'm gonna let him know that.
Josh, off your phone.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
responding
I was
to.
gonna respond.
I have a
Okay.
computer.
So tie is player's choice, but we're gonna let Twitch choose because that's what we do here. So let me know when you are ready for the poll options.
Uh-huh.
So who do you want to kill? Are we getting rid of Reginald?
But then who's gonna be doing the killing is the good question.
Yeah, that is a good question.
Or?
It's the person with the highest insanity. Reggie, or is it Austin Terrier? Reginald must be sentenced to death. This is a close one. So yeah, a couple things to note while you guys are going to vote on the poll. Reginald is awesome, but used their lifetime reroll and is stuck with the Twilight Sword. And Austin Terrier is one space away from getting the Bow Mastery and has 4 natural strength.
Oh, it sounds like Austin Terrier should die.
Oh.
And then what's your guys' insanity between the two of them?
5 for Austin Terrier, and
Wait, how did you manage to get somebody to bow mastery in year 6?
one of the blessings gave them +3 weapon proficiency.
Oh,
it's a little-
yeah, people to Twitch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people
Yeah,
Twitch.
I feel like you're getting so blessed. People, like, Twitch should be dropping the hammer on you.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
surprised
should
they
be.
haven't, to be honest, just to make things more interesting.
That's what I was
I'm saying this, and
expecting.
I'm watching the votes, and I'm just watching Reginald pull away.
Oh, is that happening?
And Nicole Elbow's going to be doing the killing because she has the highest insanity.
Oh. How poetic. So TP, if you want to pull that poll, or do you want to give it a few more minutes?
Give it a few more seconds.
Okay.
So Josh, who do you hope gets it?
I have a feeling whoever dies, Twitch might try to resurrect and see what happens. And resurrect is 20 points. So,
Oh,
I have 20 points, but I'm spending them all on curses.
yay.
well, no one knows what the resurrection does yet.
Yeah, that sounds good. Go. I will resurrect. I am Pudicus. I resurrect Donald J. Trump. Oh, Jesus.
Is this the reprinted one or? Yes, this is my reprinted one.
Okay, so Zenith, you want to roll your curses now?
Sure, it's 2d10.
Yeah, 2d10.
Yeah. Well, who's
Just because there's a 30-second timeout in between, so I figure let's get the ball rolling on that. So who's the first? I'm assuming you want to curse.
Well, we don't know what's going to happen to Nicole's elbow.
Let's do
and
it-
the person who's getting
Yeah,
murdered.
let's do it to Foretold first, because they're the only one that's guaranteed to come out of this unscathed.
Okay, but we have our force departing survivors.
Well, one of them's getting murdered now, so
and the other one's the murderer.
yeah.
No, I want to course curse each of the departing survivors.
Well, you can do foretold. He's definitely coming in. He's not in this situation right now, so he's gonna live.
So first D10 is a 4, second D10 is a 6.
That's 11.
11.
Should be a pretty average curse.
And it looked.
It is the average curse. His name is now Matt. This is the most average curse there is. Because no one likes Matt.
Okay.
Really?
Yes. That was Discord. They're like, one of the curses should be this. Survivor changes their name to Matt.
Really?
Yep. That's the 11 on there.
So I did see that the chat chose Reginald to die. So Reginald is no more. And TP. Wait, is this our first death?
No, second death.
Second death. We have not done our
Accept the
society-
darkness.
Have we? Oh yeah, we did accept the darkness. That's right. So TP, I need a D10 to be rolled when you get a chance. So if you could just shout that out for chat. Yeah, sorry, foretold. It's now my namesake.
Can I make custom curse ideas? Yeah, send them to me, and I'll look at them.
D10.
D10.
Yeah. Oh, Matt's therapy is way more expensive than the tips can handle.
So Adam sent out a tweet for if we do level 2 Gorm, it has the ancient indigestion in play. I don't know what that is.
It's an 8.
An 8. The murderer becomes the undisputed boss of the settlement and gains +3 hunt experience. Each player selects 1 fighting art and 1 disorder. The murderer must take all of them, replacing any existing fighting arts or disorders they have. Oh, damn it, they get rid of Red Fist.
And Abyssal Sadist. So,
Damn.
So the wording on this, do we actually choose the fighting arts and disorders, or is it random? Zenith.
God. Murder. And not 1.5.
No, and not 1.5. So does that mean it means?
I think in the core version you choose.
Okay. So, Josh, I'm going to leave that up to you, because you know the
So I could choose Immortality and Stark Ravens and Quixotic and just be stupid, retarded, powerful?
Interesting. Stark Raving, so you're always insane.
Yes.
Immortal, so you only take brain damage when you're insane.
Yes.
And Quixotic, where when you're insane you get plus stuff. Oh, Jesus. Thanks, Adam. Give it +1 damage token when half of its AI cards are in its wound stack. Remove Mammoth Crowded Fangs and Mammoth Bloated Face from the hit location deck.
I think Adam really wants us to fight this.
So yeah, it
Gorm.
looks like Adam overruled you
Sounds
guys
like
in
Adam
Twitch
wants to
chat.
fight the Gorm.
Yeah, we're fighting a level 2 Gorm, so yeah.
You guys did ask him for incentive.
Yeah.
He's giving you incentive.
And they want to use their points to raise the undead. So
Wait,
there's
no. Murray X Bob has officially resurrected
Okay.
Reginald.
I need them to roll a d10.
Chat said that I didn't know the right answer. I thought I was being generous when I was explaining why I was having trouble. I guess I won't be talking anymore about it.
Alright, so 7. Visions of death haunt you. Gain 3 disorders, 2d10 insanity, and skip the next hunt.
Okay, so Reginald is still alive. They get a buttload of insanity, and they have to skip the next hunt.
So I need 2d10s to be rolled.
Oh, they're doing it. Wait,
Pick
what does
them.
this add to the gambler's chest? Did he tweet out again?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh
It-
yeah, okay. So he said you're fighting a level 2 Gorm. It has ancient indigestion in play. It's an expansion I didn't work on, so I don't remember that off the top of my head. We remove 2 hit locations from its deck. When it's at half life, it gets a +1 damage token. If you win, Twitch may vote for 3 rewards to be added to the gambler's chest. If Adam approves, he'll select one and add it to the gambler's chest. You folks get +2 rerolls to using during the fight, and if you use all of them and lose, ellipsis, something bad is going to happen. He hasn't said.
Okay.
Oh my god.
No
If you lose
pressure.
your rerolls and lose, he will remove the Christmas gift from the gambler's chest.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
No Christmas for anyone.
Oh, God. I'm not going to be responsible for canceling Christmas.
Right. So we every character has 2 extra rerolls, or just 2 extra rerolls for the fight.
I would guess plus 2 rerolls for the fight.
Okay, so just an extra 2 rerolls for the fight.
Yes.
All right. So Reginald can't come out on the fight with us.
So would you rather have Reginald get anxiety, which is you are the priority target unless you have stinky gear in your gear grid, or would you rather them have monster panic, which is
they replace all their old ones.
Oh, it replaces all their old ones.
Oh no!
It just says you draw 3.
Yeah, it would still replace because you get them all through the same.
Okay. So it gets rid of quixotic. Okay, that makes sense. So anxiety, always priority, or start with priority.
Yeah.
And then we have Monster Panic, which is brain damage from an Intimidate action suffer. So 2 brain damage from Intimidates. That's exciting. So Reginald is getting a little more troubled here, which is probably a good thing. Wait, if Lady Reggie died, is the Twilight Sword removed from her?
If you die with cursed gear, it is archived.
Yes. So I'm gonna say yes. She loses the sword.
The cloak too?
That wasn't attached to her.
Oh, okay.
So
So this is actually not a bad thing that she lost the Twilight Sword.
yeah. All right.
We need the 3 fighting arts and 3 disorders for Nicole's elbow. You're in charge of that.
Okay. And
then Nicole's elbow also gains plus 3 hunt XP.
I already did that. She does age up, so we need Zenith to roll 2 dice.
Zenith, can you please roll 2 d10s for us?
Roll 10, roll a 9, and a 3. We're at 12. We're 1 over Mattville.
Oh god. Which age up was that?
Second one.
Second. 12 plus 1 permanent strength for Nicole's elbow.
All right. So you have 4 strength now.
Zenith, give yourself another strength on your character sheet.
I'm at plus 4 strength.
Yes.
Yeah, that's real.
Loyal Sim is blessing all 4 of the departing survivors.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus, okay.
Well, I'm cursing all of them.
He wants to get rid of Christmas. He's the Grinch.
Yeah. Have Loyal Sim roll 2 d10s, please.
She left, so she told me to roll them.
Okay. Roll 2
Who
d10s.
are we taking instead of
King Poots. Let's do it. Let's do it. Up to you. I really don't care.
Boots? Listen, I already have someone for guitars.
Oh, that's true. Do we want to give someone the Zambato? Does Gorm have super dense? I don't recall.
I don't recall either. We take Queen Anna.
Did you roll the dice?
No, I thought you were waiting to figure out who we're departing with.
Well, I have one that we know is
Okay.
definitely going.
We can
Little
take
brother.
Queen Anna.
The second run is calling. I don't say I have a little brother role. I don't know what that means. Granted, I'm not a little brother, so I don't know what that means.
15 for the blessing for Foretold.
What?
Or Matt now.
Matt.
Yeah.
Second.
3 levels of weapon proficiency.
Okay.
All right, I got Spirit Destillation now.
Spear specialization, very good. Austin
That's a good one.
Austin Terrier is also going to be departing here, so Zenith, if you could roll your 2d10s for the curses, and I need you to roll 2d10s for the blessing, TP.
That is an 11. No, let's call that an 11 for the blessing. And an 8 for the curse.
Oh, well, Zenith rolled for you, for both of them.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, it's
Oh,
fine.
it's fine.
11
left
for the blessing.
Blessing. So you got left cheek, best cheek.
Already has left cheek, best cheek.
You already have it?
Yep.
Oh, I thought he was rolling for his character. You're rolling for yours.
Yeah, for mine.
And then your curse is going to be... What was the curse?
14. Oh, I'm sorry, 9. 9.
8.
8? Oh,
8.
8. Okay.
Drunken Shenanigans.
Really?
Before moving, roll a d10. On a 1 or 2, you're knocked down.
Okay, so roll
That's brutal.
D10, 1 or 2. But see, here's the good thing, Zenith. This is on the bow character.
Oh.
So he's not going to be
That's
moving too
silly.
And
much.
so we need... Zenith, can you roll 2d10s for the curse on your character? And TP, I need you to roll 2d10s for the blessing on Zenith's character, which is your elbow.
10 for the curse.
So 10... I'll take care of this while you're doing that. So, Bless a Survivor, you got an 8 for that. So let's do that first. The Blessing of Loyal Sim, so +1 strength.
I had +5 strength now.
And then you rolled a what for the curse? A 10.
Yes.
Where's the curse table? Curse of Survivor, 10. Left cheek obsession, -2 accuracy and strength if not attacking the left cheek.
I have so much strength anyway.
It's also the minus accuracy though, so he's
Yes.
got curse of the left cheek.
Yeah, left cheek obsession. So you always have to hit the left cheek, otherwise you're going to suffer -2 accuracy, -2 strength.
Well, as I know, the Gorm is really good if you're attacking it from its left cheek.
Oh god, that's true. Well, this is going to make this one interesting. And Josh, what is the final departing survivor that we're taking?
We did foretold.
Yes, or it's Matt now.
That's Matt now.
Yeah.
What's the? Yep, we did him.
Up to you. Do you want to take Queen Anna for the last one?
Yeah, I think Queen Anna.
Okay, we're going to take Queen Anna for the last one. So, again, Zenith 2d10s for the curse, and TP 2d10s for the blessing.
11.
11 for the blessing is... That was a curse for a second. 11 is left cheek, best cheek.
Oh.
So, in case you're not familiar, left cheek, best cheek is you get +2 luck on left cheek rolls. So, +2 luck for left cheek only. And Zenith, your curse was what?
I rolled twice by accident.
Oh.
You can choose a 10 or a 13. I would go for the 13 because we haven't done that one yet.
Curse of TP. Misses the first round of a showdown and appears on the survivor's second turn at the edge of the board. So you're late to the show.
That's so very TP.
Yeah, so that's Queen Anna. So Curse of TP, always late. And
I was looking at Adam's Twitter. He wants to know if you accept the challenge or not.
Yeah, I believe TP is responding.
Yeah,
she has.
I did. Thanks. I said we never turned down a challenge and it's on.
Nice.
Okay, and so since we have our 4 departing survivors, TP, I need you to do me a favor.
What's up?
I need you to roll 2d10s 4 more times.
2d10s 4 more times?
Yeah, the fan.
Oh, and thank you, Local Hobo 56 for the $20.
Ooh, thank you. So that is a 9.
This camera's still off. Is that on purpose?
Shh, I thought I turned it back on.
Nope.
Go activate and deactivate it.
Okay.
So then,
Unplug it and plug it back in.
exactly, the IT fix all.
Uh,
So that's a 9. I need 3 more. That's 13. 15. And 6. So let's do this in order. So you can thank Cor and Avatan for this. They decided that they also wanted to curse all departing survivors. They wanted to do it on the secret.
It's not secret.
Well, no. They didn't want to know why it was happening.
Why it was happening. So,
yeah.
So Zenith, you weren't the only one who wanted us to get a little knocked down.
Nice.
So Queen Anna now has left cheek obsession, which is interesting because she has left cheek, best cheek. So we have 2 characters that are going to be vying for left cheek smacking. 13, I'm going to give to Austin Terrier. That is the Curse of the TP. So we have 2 survivors that are going to be coming in 1 round late to this showdown. We also got a 15, which is, really, the Curse of Matt. Yep. So Matt is going to get the Curse of Matt, because why not? It's poetic.
Oh, everything's to the groin?
Everything's to the groin. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, Curse of Matt, all hits go to the groin.
Oh, I like that one.
I have cross arm block, so I can kind of... No, it still goes to the groin.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
fantastic.
you are the designers.
Yep.
How does this curse work?
Yep, it works like that. And he's the tank, too, so...
And so Zenith, your character is going to be getting Curse of Korin Avatan, which is -1 to an attribute at random. So roll for the attribute.
Let's do it.
How do we roll for the attribute?
1,
I'm
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the sheet.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So roll a d6.
Yep. We need to decide beforehand what each number.
So it's going to go in order on the character sheet. So
2.
movement is 1, so accuracy is 2. So you get -1 accuracy.
All right.
Okay, that negates my accuracy bonus. Cool.
And I believe that is taking care of all of that stuff. So I think we're ready for going into the...
Well, we still got stories to do.
Story time. Okay, so TP. Story time? Maybe?
Story time?
I think so.
Oops.
So do you know which one you're playing?
Yeah, there's only one to play.
One that's loaded?
Oh,
Yep.
okay. I didn't know there was not. And let us know when you're playing it, because we're going to be doing a quick intro story right now, guys. So we're going to be switching over to that, and we'll be back in just a second. Josh, can you mute the mic, please?
It's already here. There is a story about a darkness so dense and so deep that anyone who saw it was drawn into its inky depths. The story tells of a vast ocean, in the depths of the darkness from which no shore is ever visible. Its murky waters teem with vegetation of a horrible sort, grasping roots and waving slimy leaves with razor-sharp thorns. Swimming among the dark water jungles is a squirming shadow of writhing tentacles. Its horror is such a burden on the minds of miserable trespassers that they cannot recall what they have seen. A chilling dread without form, the terror of its approach can be felt so intensely that it cannot be committed to memory. When she emerged from the dark water pool, she was shivering, desperately trying to speak as she choked on black water. Her pleading eyes desperately searched our faces, until they suddenly widened with horror as she looked out into the emptiness. Bitter, black tears rolled down her defeated face. She was too late. She fell slack at our feet, her lifeless body twisting and exploding in a shower of black ichor and red gore. Where did she come from? What did she give her life to tell us? The feeling of dread that followed her to the settlement would not lift. The survivors find the settlement gathered around the twitching remains of a white speaker lying in a pool of black water. A gloomy silence reigns.
All right, we're back.
And we hope you guys liked the video there.
Nice.
So, yeah, Slenderman's happening in 3 years. We need to nominate a survivor, though. That's something that I forgot before we went there. Where is the... Oh, me, oh, my. Here's the Slenderman book. The returning survivors. So that's all of us, well, except for the dead ones now. That's so it doesn't. Oh no, they're back alive, so they're still considered a returning survivor.
So it wasn't Nicole's elbow. It was.
They experience a memory haze, so they need to roll a d10. So all of the. Oh no, that's just one d10 for the memory haze.
All right, so we need someone to roll a d10.
So yeah, TP, if you could have chat roll a d10, And for our memory haze, hopefully it's a good one.
Out of the three, which one should I pick for?
Out of the three. So you have Abyssal
Out of those,
Sadist.
I need to pick 3 of those.
Ooh, Strategist. Please pick
5.
Strategist. A 5 was rolled?
Yes.
The names of the returning survivors are forgotten. Erase them now. They are strangers. All returning survivors forget one fighting art of their choice and gain the blotted out fighting art. Add Forgotten Fear to the timeline 3 years from now. So they are all not named anymore.
So what is this? Forgotten
Fear. So Austin Terrier is no longer Austin Terrier. So do we rename them? When do we rename them is really the question.
We get to choose. Matt's not named. Who is that?
Queen. Oh, no, they're
Yeah,
not
Queen-
a returning survivor. So Reginald is a returning survivor.
King's Boots has lost his name.
Oh, that's disappointing.
We do have 2 names in reserve. Where did I write them down? Is the question.
You tell me.
They're on another sheet. I don't have the sheet in front of me.
And so yeah, Matt is still Matt. It is a curse after all.
Okay, so we lost our names, and what do we get?
The blotted out fighting art, and we forget a fighting art of our choice. So we all have to forget a fighting art of our choice.
So, blotted out.
So do I want to get rid of Trailblazer or Mighty Strike?
For you?
Yeah.
What is Mighty Strike?
Perfect hit plus 2 strength. I have so much strength, I don't think it's necessary.
Keep Trailblazer. Red Sonja and Ash Williams. Yes, those are the 2. Thank you. So I'm going to name Poots Ash Williams because he just became...
Oh yeah, I forgot we had Poots and Boots.
Yeah.
Did you just make Poots groovy?
Yeah, I just made Poots groovy, and then rename, what's her name? Regina?
Reginald?
Reginald to Red Sonja.
Red Sonja.
Yeah.
I don't have Reginald's thing. I believe you do.
Do I have it?
Oh no, I have it.
Yeah, you have
so
it.
Reginald is Red Sonja.
Yeah, and then Matt just becomes Matt again because he's cursed.
Thank you.
I'm gonna say that's how that works. All right, so Ash Williams is now Poots is now Ash Williams. We got that and Forgotten Fear, and then Blotted Out is the fighting art we got.
Yeah. So what is blotted out? I'll read it off when you grab it.
Josh, do we have a giveaway up right now?
It should still be. I don't know if I put a new giveaway up now.
Okay, I'll take care of it.
So
Blotted Out. When you suffer brain trauma, gain a bleeding token.
Yep.
Oh.
The best fighting art.
Oh. So brain trauma is bleeding token.
You've learned a new way to fight, and it is by having cerebral hemorrhages.
Yay. I don't feel like
Congratulations.
I don't feel like that's the right way to fight.
So what are you picking for Nicole's elbow? Because Nicole's elbow gets all the cool stuff now
Oh,
What do you mean by that?
for the fighting arts.
and
Oh.
we each lose a fighting art, so I'm guessing I'm losing Abyssal Sadist.
No, you were not part of that. You were not a return survivor.
Oh, I didn't return. Oh,
But you did have the murder thing, so you get 3 new fighting arts. But you might be keeping Abyssal Status. So
I think I should keep Red Fist if I'm keeping anything.
I can't. I have to give you 3 new fighting arts. I can't let you keep your old ones. That's a secret fighting art, so I can't.
Oh yeah.
I can't keep it.
Unfortunately.
So I'm giving you strategist just because I
Okay.
love a stone face. You're keeping abyssal status, but we're also giving you tenacious.
Which is the, if you don't remember, that's the redo hit locations if you miss them.
Yeah. So if you don't want to hit location, you can put it back on top of the deck for someone else to hit.
Oh yeah.
And then for your disorders, I'm giving you ghostly beauty, so you double all the insanity and survival you get. Stark ravens, so you're always insane, and immortal, so you don't die.
Oh, what?
Because that's just broken, and I love that combo. So
What?
Did you?
yes, I did that. If Boots is gonna challenge us,
You have an Abyssal Sadist who's immortal and always insane. It doubles on the insanity.
yes.
Oh boy.
But you can't use survival, correct?
Yeah, you can't use survival, but
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't really matter too much.
We don't have accept darkness, correct?
Yes, we do.
We do.
So
Oh.
you can't
Well.
die. You can still die from that, but you need to roll a 10.
So yeah, it makes it interesting, to say the least.
Yeah. All right. So we finally got through all that. Josh, you did well when the designer goes, "What tier combos?" We still have endeavors to use and stuff. We haven't even. And there's another story event we need to do. Can you read the Gorm story?
Wait, if the rerolls are not used, then we do not lose the Christmas gift. So hopefully Nicole makes sure that Matt and Josh are aware of the fact that they do not use the rerolls.
Okay. And Narfalek
Kerfunkel.
tipped us $20. Thank you, Narfalek.
Do I need to read a story here, Josh?
Yes, you need to read.
The Approaching Storm.
For Blotted Out, you don't actually suffer the brain trauma. You just take the bleed token. Is that correct, Zenith?
I think it's whenever you suffer a brain trauma, gain a bleeding token.
Okay, that's what I thought it said.
Oh yeah, actually, that kind of cancels. Oh wait, but I don't have blotted out.
You don't have Blotted Out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be hard to kill.
Yes, you're going to be very hard to kill.
So do I need to read The Approaching Storm?
Yes, the Approaching Storm. That's the next thing you need to
Okay.
read.
A light appears on the horizon. From its origin, roiling masses of storm clouds approach the settlement, soaking everything in perpetual sheets of stale-smelling rain. Sudden flash floods, burning winds, and periods of strobing lightning continuously plague the settlement, leaving the survivors in epileptic fits. You may now hunt the Gorm, add it to the quarry list on the settlement record sheet. Add Gorm Climate to the next lantern you're on the timeline. And nominate a survivor. They gain +1 insanity and brave the storm. So what survivor should we nominate? And Twitch, you guys feel free to shout out any survivor that we have here. So we have Red Sonja, Queen Anna, Matt, Nicole's Elbow, Ash Williams, and a few others.
Cherry picking the ones that are. Oh no, wait, you included me. Never mind. Good.
So, what happens with Brave the Storm? Is this a good thing? Well, it could be a good thing.
Yeah,
Could be a bad thing. It's a thing.
it's a thing. Okay.
Do you have anyone in particular that you want to nominate, Zenith? I see a couple people
Everyone's
saying
saying
you're a
Zenith.
survivor.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it should be me.
Okay. So we need a chat to roll D10.
So, TP, if you could have chat, please roll a d10 for us. And let's see what happens. 5. The survivor stands in the torrent. Pulsing psychedelic lights strike them, bringing them to their knees. So they brought Nicole's Elbow to their knees. In a flash of morbid inspiration, Nicole's Elbow takes a stone to their own eyes. They suffer the blind, severe, permanent head injury, and gain +1 permanent speed. So I believe that's what, -1 accuracy?
-1 accuracy, and their
It gives
speed
me
is
-1 accuracy, and my speed resets to 0.
Yep.
Okay, very good.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm
and-
blind, so if it happens
And
again,
you're up to 10 insanity now.
I'm at 10 instead.
Yep, because you double all your insanity you gain.
Yep. I may need to be reminded of this. The character suddenly got quite complicated.
Yeah. Where's the Flower Knight book?
You need the Flower Knight book.
Yeah, because we can make gear. It's that story event.
Ah, that's right.
Oh god.
What?
Oh god.
Oh god.
Dat Poots update.
Oh
LOL.
god.
No, it's not too late to bless anyone.
So what is the story that I'm reading?
Sense memory.
Sense memory. Rushing into the settlement, the returning survivors desperately attempt to convey to the others the powerful memories that dwelt in the very air of the glade. Even as they pass the settlement's threshold, the memories fade and the delicate blooms clutched in their hands wilt. The settlement may pour their inspiration into inspired crafting.
Okay.
What are you showing?
Update.
Oh goodness. What a good picture. I'm glad that I put the Gorm there.
Yeah.
So give Fen a shout out for anyone admiring the pretty Gorm figure that we have here. One of our loyal viewers, Fen, did all of the painting work for us, and he does commission work, so please check him out on his DeviantArt page. He is awesome. So inspired crafting. We're going to make some crafting, right?
Yeah. So we're gonna make the arrow and we're gonna make the foil, not the
The
bow.
bow. Okay, I was going to say, you're not making the bow?
So timeline necromonic 4 years from now, say you're 10.
Necrotoxic mistletoe.
Necrotoxic.
Andrew M says you better win or Christmas is ruined.
Yep. Necrotoxic mistletoe.
The Necronomicon mistletoe.
Yes, and then so we got the bow and that. Nicole, can you do exclamation point settlement?
What is that?
It's going to show our settlement street.
So Kerfunkel wants
And
to
can you
know
click on that link?
who is the strongest survivor going out on the hunt. It might be either Nicole's Elbow or Red Sonja. Red Sonja has...
No, that's Red Sonja's not coming.
Oh, no, I'm not Red Sonja. I'm not Red... Who was Austin Terrier? I don't have a name for them right now. Oh, do we have a person here? We have a person here. Bark, bark. Someone said Poots is playing Prison Rules now. I don't know what that means. So TP number 2 is here, everyone. So we're going to be transitioning over to her in a few minutes. She's got to get ready. But say hi to them. Her.
Hi!
There you
I
go.
love you so much. Oh,
Tell me the resources that uses. What I just used.
Why'd you close the book?
I didn't mean to.
So the resources for making those 2 items, that again is the Vespertine bow and the Vespertine arrow. You need to use 1 flower for the Vespertine arrow, 1 osseous bloom for the Vespertine bow, 1 sighing bloom, 1 organ, and 1 hide.
Okay.
Anne brought me food.
1.
Anne, I love you.
Let Anne know we had about 6 people say hi to her in chat, specifically by name. I'm sure she'll be very excited.
1 hide too.
Yes, 1 hide. So 1 osseous bloom, 1 sighing bloom, 1 organ, 1 hide, and 1 flower.
So we have 5 broken lanterns, 1 love juice, 2 monster hides, and a lantern bloom. I'm going to use that lantern bloom. We actually create a new survivor right now with that bloom.
Oh, okay. So we get a new baby.
So we get a new baby.
Do we have any names saved up?
No, we do not.
So I also have a character that is unnamed right now. I'm going to leave him unnamed for the time being in case we do get a name rather.
And then we have 2 hide left. And you're missing pants and boots.
Boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants. Right? Someone gets my joke, Josh. Okay, so now we have a full rawhide armor set for Twitch's character. They're playing as Queen Anna.
Yep.
So you have left cheek obsession and the blessing of the left cheek best cheek. So basically you just want to hit him in the butt all the time in the left cheek.
All right. So I need to look up what was the setup for Gorm. He said a lot of things.
Yeah. So TP, if you can please pull up that tweet from Adam, so we can.
I got it.
Oh, okay.
It starts with Ancient Indigestion in play,
Okay.
in addition to its normal cards.
Okay.
Remove 2 hit locations, the Mammoth Crowded Fangs and the Mammoth Bloated Face.
Okay. So crowded fangs and bloated face.
Correct.
Fangs.
When half of its AI cards are in the wound stack, it gets a +1 damage token. And then the rest is we get 2 rerolls, but if we use all of our rerolls and lose, Christmas is ruined.
If we use all of our rerolls, not some of our rerolls.
That is, if we don't use all the rerolls, you don't lose the Christmas gift, but you don't gain the Christmas gift either.
Wow, that's random. The 2 he took out of the deck. Like, I don't see anything special about these 2 hit locations.
I'm betting it's because they're soft.
Oh, well, one of them has the flank.
But the other one's just +1 Gorm resource.
Huh. Interesting.
That's probably why it's gone.
No resources for you. And he's going to have 14 cards to start with. So when he gets 7 cards in the wound stack, then we give him a +1 damage token.
Sure.
Okay.
And I know it's not relevant because I'm immortal and always will be. What is my survival?
It is a 2.
Okay. And have we done gear yet?
Yeah, you do have gear. You have the Lion Beast guitars.
Okay.
Monster Grease.
Did you factor that into my +1 evasion or no?
No, that's not factored into your evasion.
Okay.
You have Bone Darts.
We're gonna use this.
Cloth, so you have 1 armor on your waist. You have the Lucky Charm with the affinities, so you have another +1 luck. Bandages, and the
Okay.
what is it? I can't even say the name of this.
Reverberating lantern.
Yes.
I don't remember what it does.
At the start of any hunt turn before an event is revealed, you may do the sonorous rest. You limit one.
Wait. The reverberating lantern.
Yes.
I may have made that.
Yeah. You made that. It is the Manhunter.
Josh, I need the hunt board, please, and I'm going to start setting that up.
Yeah, and they're asking about, and I'm also going to give
Guys,
you
Yes.
guys a Fountain Stone.
guys.
This
What?
is not a legendary monster.
Oh, we're on the front page.
Oh, we are on the front page. Hey, everyone.
Welcome all new people.
We're on the first slot in the front page.
That's always a good thing.
That's
Yeah.
always a good
So we are
Congratulations.
we're here on the front page, and we're about to fight a level 2 Gorm with absolutely no implications if we lose, right?
Oh yeah, no.
So
We're not gonna get death threats or anything. It's no big deal.
nothing's on the line here.
What's your Hunt XP at?
My hunt XP is at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
How many after the second bolt?
1 after the second bolt.
Okay. We do have 6 endeavors. I have nothing to use them on though. That
And you don't want to make babies because we're probably going to kill a bunch of people.
yeah. We could do shared experience, but we can worry about that later.
Yeah, we have survival of the fittest, so baby making's kind of hard.
Okay. I'm just gonna say we use it. 6
Shared experiences.
shared experiences, and we'll do that later.
Okay, so we have
Just to
that.
speed this up.
Yeah, we have that to note later on.
And they said name one of the unnamed survivors on this hunt, Farkle, and bless them as many times as it points to do.
Kerfunkel.
Just note that they don't stack if you get the same one.
I'm going to name my character Narphilic because I'm
Okay.
unnamed right now.
And then we have a +1 pop, which we'll do later too. Okay.
And how many points do they have for blessings? And let me know for that. We're going to get the hunt board set up in the meantime, so we don't waste too much time with that. And let's start it out. So we are hunting a level 2 Gorm. Poots has issued us the challenge, and we have boldly accepted. I need the hunt event cards, Josh. And let's see what we do here.
4.
They can do 4 blessings, so have them roll 2d10s 4 times.
Tell them to roll 2d10s 4 times.
Kerfunkel! Roll 2d10s 4 times. Okay, so that goes there and there. That goes there. I'm not going to set up the full hunt board because more than likely we're not going to use all of it. I'd be kind of worried if we did. And yeah, I agree. Then we have this here, and then ba-boom, ba-boom. Okay, so starting survivors, we're going over here, and just a refresher for what everyone is playing as. Twitch, you guys are the red-based survivor. I am the green-based survivor. Josh, you are the yellow-based survivor. And, oh, I forgot to let that.
Yeah. I think that's right before the fight, though. Let's double check.
Yeah, Fetid Grotto. So do we do Fetid Grotto before the hunt, or is it after the hunt before the showdown? It's when the survivors arrive at the showdown.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's after the hunt. Perfect. So we're going to go... what was their first roll? Let me at least get that one in. TP?
I'm sorry?
What was Kerfunkel's first 2
It was a
rolls?
7, and I didn't see what the other one was. If he did it yet.
I can't see.
Oh. Slow mode on. Someone help me roll d10s.
Oh, okay. We're not going to be able to get to all of them, it looks like, just because of that, but, you know.
Alright, Narflook, if it's okay with you, we're just gonna roll them on our end so we don't slow down the game anymore.
That's why I just rolled.
We rolled a 10, so that's a
Oh,
17 for the first
17?
one. At least do that. So it's the Blessing of Narphilic, gain insight and bold. So I'll roll for those quickly. So TP, please roll a d10, 2 d10s for me
I
separately.
don't have any.
Where are all the d10s?
Here.
2 d10s for me separately. I'm going to
8,
take
5.
a 5 for the first one and an 8 for the second one. Bolds being first. And Josh, would you like to do the first hunt event?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, is the card cam up? TP.
Should be.
So put in card cam.
Okay, pull up bold then. Sportsman's kill. The survivors pass a finely armored man commanding a retinue of slaves who are busily butchering the remains of an enormous Gorm. The man proudly invites the survivors to marvel at his skill. Roll 1d10. So TP, can you please pull the next person or announce the next person to roll a d10? And that's after you do it in the chat is when we'll take it.
Well, D10 for your
Sure, you rolled. It was a 5 and an 8. 5 for the first one, so again,
It's a
plus 1
5.
understanding, and you get prepared.
plus 1 understanding and prepared.
All right.
Okay. And it's a 5 you said there, TP?
Yes.
Okay, so the man warns you of dangers just beyond your vicinity. You may re-roll 1 random hunt event result during this hunt phase. That's always solid. I like that.
Boom.
Okay. So we progressed forward, and so Zenith, this is going to be your hunt event that I'm pulling now.
You got it.
The Morning Bull. You approach the fresh corpse of a Gorm. The survivors must choose to steer clear or go near. So Zenith, are we steering clear or going near?
Ooh. We are going to. We're gonna steer clear.
Oh, okay. The survivors hear a mournful cry rising at their backs, and each suffer 3 brain damage. So everyone please take 3 brain damage. I'm sure you're really broken up about that, Zenith. We do need we do need Twitch to roll a d10 because they just no, you don't suffer severe injuries on the.
No, you don't.
That's right. Yeah.
What was your second roll for insight?
An 8.
8.
That'd
Plus
be
1 permanent
great.
accuracy.
What was it?
Accuracy.
Plus 1 accuracy. Okay.
A new quarry in the Gimbo's chest.
And you get
that is an
explore.
ask. I don't know if it's an ask we can get, but
It is an ask. It's an ask. So this is going to be TP's hunt event. So TP, I need you to pull someone to roll a D100 for a random hunt event. Let's see what we get here.
And how are we doing? We just started the hunt. Nothing horrible yet. We lost 3 insanity.
Where's the main book?
Oh, I just put this side here. Sorry.
And you could have this card here. Whoopsie.
64.
64. Okay, so I'm getting there. Stone fountain. A pair of cupped stone hands rise out of the ground. The hands hold clear, cold water that trickles through the stone fingers in a seemingly endless supply. Any survivor may choose to consume from the fountain. Gain +1 courage and roll on the table. If any survivors with binge eating disorder, they must consume. If no one consumes, re-roll. Do we want to do this? Up to you guys. Does anyone want to drink from the fountain? Josh?
Sure.
Okay, otherwise we would have to re-roll. So it's a 3. The water is clear until it passes the survivor's lips, where it turns to blood. You spit out the foul liquid and suffer 1 brain damage.
Okay.
Okay. Zenith, would you like to drink from the fountain?
Yeah.
Roll.
I am immortal. I cannot die.
Roll a d10 then. And it looks like chat's going to want to drink too, so have chat roll a d10 also, TP.
Okay.
Roll D10. I rolled a 6, and I have the book. It's water. Refreshing.
Your thirst is now quenched. And let's see what chat does here. 6. You guys also drink some water. It is also refreshing. Congratulations. Why not? I'm going to have Kerfunkel do it also.
That's the spirit.
An 8. It's still water, and it's still refreshing.
No.
I like it. Apparently it was only blood for the first person.
Yeah.
You got punished
I
for...
love the fact that it was blood first, and everyone's like, you know what? I'm not going to knock it until I tried it.
And then they're just like, oh, this is just water.
It's delicious.
Okay, so we're moving on to the next hunt space, and it's going to be for me, little old me. So I'm going to roll 2d10s. Let's see what I get. A 60. Wildfire.
Gotcha. Wildfire.
Yep. A massive wall of flame confronts the survivors. Beyond it, a path of destruction. Archive any hunt event cards in the next 2 hunt spaces. Oh, that's interesting. The fire has destroyed whatever awaited the survivors. The next 2 hunt spaces will be especially chaotic. Roll twice on the hunt event table before moving through each hunt board space, resolving each event one at a time. Zenith, how does this affect overwhelming darkness?
You cannot erase or skip overwhelming darkness for any reason, but I'm guessing you have to roll a random hunt event 4 overwhelming turns in addition to resolving the event.
Okay, sounds good to me. So this one gets thrown away, and we are going to move to the next space and roll 2 hunt events. So Josh, it is your turn.
So what happened there?
Each of the hunt events in front of us in the next 2 spaces were destroyed, and they were replaced with extra chaoticness. So 2 hunt events get taken
16.
place. 16.
16. That is night terrors.
Your
Want me to
miserable.
read it? You got it.
Yeah, you can read it.
Oh, go for it.
Your miserable sleep is plagued with mind-bending nightmares. All survivors roll a d10.
Okay. Okay. And TP, I need chat to roll a d10.
Zenith rolled a 10.
Of course you did.
I
Zenith.
gain +1 understanding.
So if the result is equal to or less than the survivor's current insanity, they gain a random disorder. If the result is greater than their insanity, they gain... Oh, so I rolled 1 more. So I gain an understanding.
The roll is going to be
I see a bunch of rolls.
3.
3, okay. And your current insanity is 0, so you're going to get +1 understanding. So if you could please update your overlay TP.
They don't have understanding.
I don't think I have an updated overlay.
They
so
need
let's
to.
see.
Can you give her that sheet because she needs to update her overlay for all that.
Yeah. So you actually don't have understanding on the overlay, so it doesn't even matter. And Josh, what did you get?
I got a 7, and I had no understanding. I have no insanity, so
I'm playing
Perfect.
as Queen Anna.
yeah, you're playing as
I
Queen
have no armor.
Oh, no,
Um,
you have armor. We haven't updated
You have
that.
2 armor at each hit location.
Yeah.
What's my insanity?
0.
Okay.
And then she should have max survival of 6.
Yep.
So then if you actually have a survival of 5, if it matters. Well, if you're departing
Have any
survival,
understanding or courage?
you have 4 of each.
Oh wow! So I've already bolded and incited.
Yep.
And that's my 5th point of understanding.
Your 4th point of understanding.
Oh, that was my 4th.
Yeah, that was your 4th point.
understanding.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And TP, please make sure that you don't have any light or heavy injuries checked.
Correct.
You do have a check mark in your brain box, though.
I do. Okay. What is my armor?
2.
2 at every location, so it's easy.
222?
222. And we need another D100 to be rolled, Josh. I stole that from you. Because 2 hunt events.
30.
Am I,
30.
Can I have it back for my stats, please?
You sure can. Rotten faces. The stone faces start to give under the survivor's feet. The faces are bloated and smell terrible. Each survivor must roll on the table. So everyone please roll a d10. That includes you, TP.
4.
I got a 4 as well. Josh got a 2.
2.
And, so we got 2 4s and 2 2s. So for everyone with a 2, your foot gets stuck and you quickly begin to sink into the ground. After a struggle, you manage to break free. If your survivor had leg armor, it is lost in the muck. Archive this gear.
I have a question.
Yes.
This is 512100.
Yeah. So, she loses her rawhide boots.
Yeah.
And you lose your rawhide boots.
Yep.
We lost our... The 2 people
You
with shoes.
lose your rawhide boots. You lose your rawhide boots.
Everybody.
Look under your chairs. You also have lost your rawhide boots. We have stolen your shoes.
The guy on top, I'm assuming they're talking about Zenith. So
Yes.
Zenith is a game dev for Kingdom Death, and he was lucky or nice
Lucky.
enough. Someone said lucky. That's why I did that.
Lucky's good for me. I was
He
lucky
was-
enough to get on Skype.
He was nice enough to join us for this session.
I rolled a 4. However, I'm mired. I may struggle to break free. I will roll again on this table, or I can spend 1 survival to escape. But I'm immortal, and I do not need to spend survival / the rules say I can't. So I'm gonna keep rolling.
Alright.
Okay.
I'm going to spend my survival to escape.
I rolled a 7. That is, I escaped without incident. How'd you roll?
Actually, you know what? I'm not going to spend my survival because I don't have foot armor, so there's really no point in me doing that.
Yeah, you might get a resource.
I am going to say goodnight and
Okay.
crawl back into bed.
Good night, Nicole. Feel better.
Thank you, because Anna's amazing and is here to replace me.
Can you
Awesome.
move the monitor
No.
up?
It's the highest it goes.
Okay, so I rolled a 3. I lost my feet armor, but I didn't have any feet armor, so my feet just got dirty.
Yep.
Oh.
You know, it happens.
Love you.
So everyone say hi to TP number 2 just in time for our front pages.
And they're asking if we want to use the rerolls for the ride set. I think there's a lot worse things going to happen.
Oh yeah.
Would be nice to. And Narflick, we haven't finished doing all yours. We're going to try to get this going, and then we can do it. But let me do it off on the side real quick.
Do what on the side?
The last three is rerolls. I'll just roll them for him.
Oh, okay. So we are. Guess what? It's now time for Overwhelming Darkness. So Zenith, Overwhelming Darkness first, and then the secondary hunt event.
Yes.
Okay. So
Have to
Overwhelming.
stop everything and resolve Overwhelming Darkness.
Okay. Overwhelming Darkness time. So we're gonna need everyone to start rolling, and
the other sheet.
what is everyone's insanity at? Who's insane?
I am immortal.
So you're always insane.
Nothing happened.
I have rolled.
That's not a good number.
Oh no.
I'm dead.
What?
I envision a strange fruit that pulses with my heartbeat. I smash it. Spend all your survival, or at least one, or die. But I am immortal. Therefore, I cannot spend survival because I don't need to.
So you're dead.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like you're using a lifetime
You're using your lifetime reroll. That's what you're doing.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Let's see if I can roll low again. Roll d10. I rolled a 1.
Oh god, no.
I find another fruit. I smash it into my face.
Zenith, would you like Kerfunkel's lifetime reroll?
That is for. Does Twitch want me to reroll or just want me to die?
I really don't know if they. I don't think they
He's
want
our
you to
best
die.
chance to not die.
Well, Narflick said to use Narflick's reroll.
Okay. Narflick, how about you do the reroll?
When I chose not to do the braver action with the Gorm, this is what I was hoping for.
I get super confused when you call him Narflick because he's Kerfunkel.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, let's have Narflick reroll that one. So if you want to shout out to Narflick or Kerfunkel to reroll that, and in the meantime, while we're waiting on that,
He just did?
what did he
And
roll?
And he rolled a 3.
Seriously?
I have found a third fruit.
Everyone's just gonna use their rerolls all on this thing to keep Zenith alive.
This is funny. So Josh, do you want to use your reroll?
Let me do my event first. I'm not insane, so I'm on the path to the doomed.
Santa, no.
I rolled a 9.
You rolled a 9. You're on the path of the doomed. Hope. Gain +1 insanity, +1 courage.
I just got bold.
Okay, so I need you to roll a d10 then.
Cornabatan said that we have no foot armors. I'm jumping in the middle here, so I don't know if that's significant to what.
Yeah, they hit a settlement event where they were stuck in some rotting faces on the ground,
Yeah.
and it sucked the armor off of their feet.
I heard Zach's impersonation.
I rolled a
It's
2.
beautiful.
Gain +1 speed token for the next showdown.
Okay. Zenith, if you lose your armor mid hunt event, do you lose the armor at that location, or
No. You
No,
keep
you
your
keep it-
armor points,
Okay.
but you will lose armor set bonus cards.
okay? That's what I thought it was, but yeah. So you're not losing your armor.
So they have
Easy
one armor
killing
on
for
their
you.
feet.
You're convinced of
2
the
armor
demolition
still.
for Poots. You know that I worked on like the Dung Beetle Knight and the Dragon King and the Gold Smoke Knight. Well, you don't know how hard the Gold Smoke Knight is, but the Gold Smoke Knight's hard. I don't necessarily make easy monsters, except for the Manhunter, who's only easy by comparison.
Okay.
And I'm on the path of the doomed also, so
Can you
I'm
move
going to
that
roll a
window?
d10.
And
What?
Can you
Notepad
move that window? It's
Sorry.
it's encroaching in the other thing. I rolled a 10. Hope, gain +1 insanity, +1 courage. And I just hit bolt.
Oh, so is that what what they were talking about with the foot armors that currently the overlay is showing 2 for the legs?
and that's correct.
That's correct.
That's correct.
Yes, because they don't lose their armor. And that delivery date is not 2020. It is the summer of 2017 for the core game. The expansions will be 2020. And Easy Killing also said the same thing, and a whole bunch of other people did too.
So let me just make sure. Sorry, I did
No,
jump
go
it
for
in.
it.
That's fine.
Brain at 2, legs at 2, everything else at 4 for Reginald.
Reginald is no longer
Oh,
Reginald.
who am I playing? Who is?
You're playing
who's-
as Queen Anna.
Okay. I like Queen Anna.
That's funny. So yeah, you have head at 2. All of the armor locations at 2. You have no insanity. and you have a check
All
mark.
armor locations at 2?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I thought you said to add 2.
No,
at
at
2.
2.
At 2.
Yes, and
Except for...
the insanity, your insanity is at 0, and you have a light wound to your brain. And since you have no insanity, I need you to have someone in chat roll a d10 for the Path of the Doomed.
And
Okay, yes.
rotate your screen just a little bit towards you. Thank you.
Green
You're
screen.
seeing the edge of the green screen.
D10?
No.
Yes, a d10,
Okay,
please.
so I just sent out the notification. Please
That's
roll
a 2.
D10. Excellent.
Pall of Doom falls over you. Gain -3 luck tokens for the duration of the showdown.
So our critter's not going to crit.
Critter's gonna crit.
Not going to crit.
Yeah. Well, no, that's not true. If they're in the left cheek location, they get +2 luck.
Oh, do we have the luck?
But they
the
have
left
no
cheek
natural
curse?
luck, so it's -3 plus 2 is still -1 luck,
But if they use the Zambato,
which is deadly. Okay.
so it would be
they
0.
still
So it would
crit.
still crit on a 10.
Still crit on a 10. Okay.
And so I'm going, or Josh, you're gonna gift Zenith your reroll.
Yeah, I'm rolling
I
for.
want to have somebody else roll for me.
I'm gonna roll. I don't want.
A 1.
All right, Zenith, you're not playing with us anymore.
Zenith, you're dead. Sorry, buddy.
How
I
did
mean,
he die? I thought he...
Wow, that's awesome.
I thought
This
he was
What just
invincible.
he was immortal, but he
Yeah.
can't spend survival, and he got the overwhelming darkness thing, where you envision a strange fruit that pulses with your heartbeat. You smash it, spend all your survival, or die.
I
Yeah.
got 4 fruits and I ate all of them.
You hungry man, you.
yeah, we do. We still have the 2. Do you guys want to put a poll up if they want us to use rerolls to try to do it? We still have Queen Poot's reroll, and we still have 2 more on top of that.
Queen Anna.
Queen Anna. Sorry.
That's true.
Okay, what's my poll question?
Do you guys want to use the extra Poot survival?
Yeah.
Yes, no. Help Zenith try to, not die. Don't
So
use
we have
the rerolls.
We have 3 left technically. We have the 2 extras he gave us, and the 1 left on Queen Poot's.
Queen Anna.
Queen Anna. No, he is cursed. Leave him dead.
Hungry. I will use Queen Anna. Keep him
Alright
alive.
guys, so I just put up a poll. Go ahead and click on the poll. You'll have the option to select yes or no to vote. And in a couple of seconds, I'll go ahead and pull that result.
And these are the survival of the fittest rerolls. We have not used the 2 Poots gave us yet.
Yeah, we haven't used those bonus ones. I would like to note that this gives us our best chance of not canceling Christmas.
Oh, and I was supposed to put my onesie on. I'm going to go do that real quick while we're waiting on
That's
this.
a great idea. And
Hurry
I'm
it up,
going
Josh.
I would
to...
also like to point out, I was hoping that this would happen. I did not dream that we would roll so badly collectively.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
Alright, I'm going to ask you for the 4th blonde time.
What?
Brains at 0 with 1 light hit.
Yes.
Head at 2.
Everything at
Arm,
2.
everything at 2. Including the legs, even though I don't have
Yes.
boots? How?
Ask Zenith.
What did you break, Zenith?
What did I do?
Yeah. How do I have 2 leg armor without rawhide
Choose.
boots?
Your boots. You lost your boots, but you don't lose the armor points associated.
What? So then what's the point of that?
You lose the gear, but you get the armor points when you
In
depart with
future
it.
years, you will not be able to put on boots and gain armor because they are gone.
Unless we make more boots.
Right.
So even
Boots
though...
and cats and boots and cats.
Yes, exactly.
Boots and cats and boots and cats? So even though I've departed and I don't have the boots anymore because the squishy faces ate them, I still have what? The magical protective aura of the boots
Exactly.
that were?
Yes.
I just want to make sure I
Your feet are
understand
still
that.
warm and cozy.
My-
So why don't we
I
why-
could tell you more, but then that would be spoiling some of it.
And we all know
Oh.
your favorite term is
Redacted. Yes.
Yes.
So why don't we pull the poll and see what Twitch wants to do?
Absolutely. All right, so I'm going to be pull the poll.
Pull the poll.
So we have 72%, 47 votes for yes, 18 votes for no. So it looks like
See
we
if
are
I can find a 5th fruit.
we're going to be using that reroll. Is
have-
somebody keeping track of the reroll?
Yeah. Have Twitch roll.
All right, so I'm going to I don't know.
You don't want me rolling this.
I don't want you rolling it. We know how well you're rolling tonight. I am going to put a comment in chat that says, please roll a d10. The first person to roll a d10 after that, that's the score that we will be taking. As soon as you see somebody roll a d10, please do not follow up with other ones because we don't want to crowd the chat. And I also have a special No, the RS.
7!
Yes.
7!
Oh no! I gave a random disorder.
That's better than dead.
I was hoping for a 5th fruit.
Are we doing giveaways tonight?
Yes.
So then we're $30 away from our next giveaway? Yeah?
We are.
That's exciting.
And so, what are we giving away, Josh?
White box miniature. No idea which one yet.
That's great.
And so, Zenith, you got indecision. If you are the event revealer of a hunt event that calls you to make a roll twice and use the lower result.
Sure. So let's see. I need to erase a disorder.
That is correct.
I think let's keep immortal. Do we want to disrupt the combo of always insane or disrupt the combo of double insanity, double survival?
I think double insanity, double survival, just because the survival doesn't really matter for you. I mean, that would be my vote there.
Should we get
but
rid of
feels
Ghostly Beauty?
yeah.
Yeah.
So when I'm the event revealer, I roll dice and take the worst result.
Correct.
Yep.
Vetter says to turn off the VivBot polls.
Is it on?
I would guess so if he's asking us to turn it off.
All right, I'll take a look at it in a second.
And so that was Overwhelming Darkness. However, we have the extra special bonus hunt event that we have to do. So, Zenith, would you like to roll a D100, please?
Oh, and don't forget, we get one re-roll of a hunt event.
Ah, that is true. So this is our one chance to use that left.
Yep. 1 sec. Pulling up my own hunt table. D100, a 3.
A 3.
I'm on the right page. We rolled cancer pigeons.
That sounds...
Cancer pigeons?
No, that sounds
And
bad.
It really says...
Yeah,
We
it's...
know that cancer pigeons has changed.
Oh, that's true. What is the new text for cancer pigeons? Has that been... Can we go use that one?
I am not in the office right now, so I cannot do that. All I know is Adam has at least said that it has changed.
Ah. Well, we can use our once-in-a-lifetime reroll.
I would re-roll this
Oh,
because
no.
let's do something fun.
Or once this hunt event reroll, rather. So, go ahead and reroll that then, Zenith.
Okay. Oh, no, wait, hang on. Adam offered to fetch you the newest version of cancer pigeons.
Oh. Okay.
Did he?
Is
I
that...
may have just misread something on Twitter.
Okay. Anne, can you pull up Twitter? Did we miss something? It should be up already. And I don't know where Josh went. Josh disappeared. No, you can't do that. Put that back because you got rid of Zenith.
What? How? Oh.
You closed Skype.
I mean, I didn't close it, but
Where did Skype go?
I've got him.
I need you to put it back. There it is.
There
he is.
Okay,
So
we're back.
it looks like at the very least you've unlocked a 1.5 spoiler. Let's not re-roll this. Adam's gonna send me the newest version of Cancer Pigeons.
That works.
Okay.
And we're gonna play with the version 1.5 hunted.
But you don't have a whip.
We don't have a whip.
Oh, that's right. It's the whip. Oh well.
So Boots is sending that to us?
Yeah, he's sending over.
Yeah, he's sending it to me.
Okay.
Woo! Spoiler alert! Yay!
Josh is super jealous right now because he wants to be BFF with Adam.
He's trying.
He's trying. He's trying hard.
Also, Josh, that is a wonderful onesie.
Yeah.
Isn't it beautiful? Except he keeps on putting the hoodie down, so we gotta remind him to keep the hoodie up.
It's a wild Joshicorn.
And you want your onesie?
Not enough has been tipped to get Anne into a onesie yet. But nice try. And
Nice try.
She does have one though.
Yeah.
I do. I
new
haven't
one.
seen it yet. I'm very excited. I've just seen the picture of it.
So, the normal cancer pigeons, we'll read that first so we can compare. The survivors are surrounded by an echoing coo of infant babble. Strange baby-faced birds circle overhead. Gripped with instinctual horror, the survivors break into a run. Every survivor rolls a d10. The lowest scoring survivor, or survivors in case of a tie, become the straggler. Any survivor has noisy gear, -2 to the result. Each straggler rolls on the table. And the table is super fun.
Oh, there was a rule. Mustard Map says there was a rules change to armor during hunts.
Oh.
Apparently the rules book says to update current armor when armor is archived during the hunt and showdown. I did not know that. Thank you, Mustard Map.
So yeah, Anne, please reduce your foot armor to 0 then.
Oh, okay. So then the rule that we were talking about with the magical... Oh, I love Nicole.
No longer exists.
No longer exists.
Swarm. What was the talk about the reroll for the hunt?
So we do have 2 rerolls actually. We have one because someone got the bold during this.
Yeah.
And then another one because one of the hunt events, the guy gifted us a reroll, I believe.
Was that was a reroll for the actual event, though, right?
I believe it was for that event. I'm not 100% on that, though.
But the one reroll was for an actual table reroll, not a...
Oh, that's true. It's a table reroll. So we do have a table reroll on the straggler
So
roll.
could we have used that on the Overwhelming Darkness, or is that not a hunt event?
Not a-
That is not a hunt event. It's a story event.
Okay.
And do we lose the set bonus?
Yes, you lose
Oh,
the
yeah,
set bonus.
set
So
bonus,
then
yes.
our armor goes, those armor that are at 2
Oh,
go
go
down
into 1. Yeah.
Thank you
That
very
is
much for
brutal.
catching that.
Just, point of question. What armor do we have going into the Gorm?
I have waist, the cloth on my guy. That's it.
Oh, this is really good, fancy, snazzy armor. Let me tell you what.
You and... or Twitch and Josh both have now incomplete rawhide sets because you lost your boots.
Yep.
And Zenith, you have waist armor with me. So we both have our togas on, and they have no shoes for their rawhide set. That's exciting. And thank you for the follows. I just see a couple people with follows now. So have you received the new cancer pigeons yet, Zenith?
Almost.
Didn't you write it? You should have it.
Yes, well, I'm not at the office right now.
Are you a
I
developer
it shouldn't be
today or
surprising
a
to you
grad
that
student?
I leave confidential work at the office.
You mean you don't have it all
Like,
memorized?
it's clear about redacted. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna roll for a straggler.
Okay, so everyone roll.
I have to roll twice and take the worst result.
Correct.
So play me.
Twitch, I'm gonna get you.
I thought that was only for a table, not for a
Oh yeah, it's a
straggler.
Yeah.
It's the
Well, I
wrong
rolled
table.
a 2 anyway.
Twitch, I'm gonna get you to roll a d10, please.
I have prepared, so it's plus.
You showed off your thesis tonight.
And you guys got a 9. Okay, so you are the straggler, Zenith.
I
So
did show off my thesis tonight. Also, the person who posted that, the Skybricks, is also on my thesis team.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
that's funny.
And
Alright.
Zenith, you're the straggler.
Okay. Oh, the event actually. All right. So D10. I rolled a 10.
Oh, okay.
I have struck one of the foul creatures down because I am immortal. In a random basic resource.
You're barely immortal from what we just saw. You're immortal for everything but fruit.
Fruit is my one weakness.
Yes.
Have you ever eaten a peach? I don't care if there are razor maggots inside.
We got some monster organ.
Okay, so thank you for the organ, Zenith. And it is now time for us to beat up a Gorm.
No, we got the
Oh
story.
no, yeah, Fetid Grotto. That's right. Okay, so we're almost there. So it is
Is this
time.
the first time you guys are playing?
Yeah.
First.
Just asking.
Yeah. The Gorm's weird, okay? Okay, so approaching their quarry, the survivors are overcome by a sickening miasma. When the survivors arrive at the showdown, each survivor approaches the cave. During the aftermath, all victorious survivors make a blind exit. So we're approaching the cave. Everyone needs to roll a d10. So Anne, if you could please have Twitch roll a d10. Zenith, please roll a d10.
All right, guys, I need you to roll a d10.
Josh, roll a d10.
I got, Fusion Monkey got a 10.
I rolled a 2.
Okay,
You're
so
rolling big tonight.
the 2. The weak stomach prevails. You stop at the mouth of the Gorm's den, doubled over in pain. Please roll another d10.
Oh, this is great.
You're
I
rolling.
have rolled another. Wow, I'm rolling nothing but 2s now.
Incessant coughing. Suffer the collapsed lungs. Severe body injury.
What's that?
You have the severe injury chart, Josh, I believe.
I'll get it.
Okay. Thank you, Zenith. And so Josh and I both rolled 4s. The entrance to the Gorm's den swims with putrid vapor as the survivors can.
Okay.
As the
Minus
survivors.
one movement token. My movement is now 3.
Oh, ouch. As the survivors consult among themselves in hushed, rasping tones, you decide to combat the miasma with a little ingenuity. Putting your waist armor on your head, add your current waist armor points to your head points.
Great. That's what I needed.
Smart.
I always get hit in the waist.
And reduce your waist armor points to 0. Oh, that's right, you have the curse of
Put a
Matt.
pants hat on.
Yep.
But he has the curse of Matt, so he always gets hit in the pants.
Yep.
Oh, so he has no armor there, and you're the tank, aren't you?
Yep.
That's terrible.
It's going to be a great fight.
You're not the tank anymore.
Nope.
I am the tank. Where is the fruit?
So +2 insanity, +2 survival. So what's our max survival, Josh?
6.
Okay, so I am maxed out with 6 survival. And Anne, you rolled a 10, correct?
Well, I didn't roll a 10. Fusion Monkey rolled a 10.
Thank you, Fusion Monkey. Tears streaming and lungs burning, you stumble into the den. Please roll a d10.
All right, guys, I'm gonna need another D10.
This could be interesting, actually.
Fusion Monkey
3.
again rolled a 3.
You fall to your knees, sinking into the muck. When you regain your footing, you find yourself clutching a clean, bleached bone. Gain 1 monster bone basic resource.
Bang, bang, bang.
Oh boy.
Oh, we don't have the card cam up today.
What's up?
You do.
I just read
can
Ancient
I have most of
Indigestion.
that?
I'm nowhere near as immortal as I thought I was.
Give me the card. Give me the card. Give me the card.
Yeah, it's more of a title.
I am the immortal. It means I have a high opinion of myself and little else.
So Josh, I need 1 tall grass terrain card and 2 random terrain cards. And we're gonna set this up. Gormy is over here. Okay. He is this way.
So he has mushed in play.
Which
Here, I'll
means-
give these cards to you. This is what he has in play.
And if you could pull the 2 random terrain cards.
That's
So
what
he
I'm
has Gorm's Den trait. The yawning maw of the Gorm's Den belches dizzying fumes. Survivors cannot surge unless they spend an additional survival. We don't have surge anyway, so it
Yes.
doesn't matter.
Thank God.
We're starting with that in play. Very good.
Yes, we're starting that play.
We have Must. All survivors with 3 or less hunt experience gain -2 accuracy and +2 strength tokens. I think everyone but Queen Anna has that. So Queen Anna is going to be affected, so Twitch, you guys will be. And at the end of each monster's turn, perform Retch. So after each turn, Gorm is going to vomit everywhere.
Is this the insanity vomit?
No.
And don't forget, the monster also has Ancient Indigestion. Survivors who are damaged by Wretch lose a survival and gain a bleeding token.
Oh,
that's nice.
God. So don't...
That's why I'm not that immortal.
Oh. So yeah, don't stand in front of Gorm, pretty much, is what it's saying. Or don't stand that close to his sides either, because he jumps back 2 spaces when he vomits, right? Yeah. So yeah, that's a rough one. And then what we got... Oh, we have 2 giant stone faces?
Oh, there's the other one. Yeah, we got 2 stone
So-
faces.
Yes, I'm a strategist.
So Zenith
And I
is a strategist.
drew a stone face.
So we have 2 giant stone faces that start out in play. So those are little things we can hop on top of and increase our ranged weapons. That's always a good thing. And then we also have the dead monster in play. So if dead monster's
Oh,
drawn...
Dead monster's real good.
Yeah, survivors may start the showdown anywhere on the showdown board, and survivors go first.
Left cheek, best cheek.
Yeah, that's really important to us all. So...
The green screen.
Oh, and do I have 1 Qatar or 2?
2.
Okay. I don't remember the stats. It's the most used weapon I have, but I haven't used it in like
273.
273, and it's deadly.
Yep. And you got +1 luck with your lucky charm, and you have 1 natural luck, so that's
Yeah,
7
I have
plus you
+2
crit.
luck, and I have +5 strength, and I have -1 accuracy.
Yeah.
And also, I am punished severely for not being in the left cheek.
Okay, so Zenith, do you want to set up in left cheek then?
Let's do it.
Okay, you are
We can
the
put the terrain where we want to, can't we?
Yeah.
With that monster?
Excuse. What was
That
oh,
monster, can we put the terrain wherever we want? Or
I don't believe so.
what's the card say?
What does it say? Read it out loud, please.
That monster's drawn during the first showdown. We can start up where we want.
Yeah, we start where we want. We don't change the terrain layout. So Zenith, we're gonna put you right in the butt,
Yeah!
and we're gonna put Twitch. So he's a 3 wide space. So he's got right cheek, butthole, left cheek.
Yes.
Okay.
Really?
Center cheek is not 3 cheeks.
I mean, you're right. I was just taken back a little.
I mean, that's what we're
Maybe
doing.
he does have 3. I mean, this is a KDN monster. He might have 3 cheeks.
And so we're going to start Twitch right next to you, Zenith, so that way they also have left cheek obsession. So
Queen Anna does?
Yes, so...
I'm happy to share the left cheek.
okay,
Aw.
and I'm going to start on top of this stone face back here.
Are you ranged?
I am ranged.
Okay.
That's what I do.
Oh, that's good.
And I got
Oh,
my
you're
vest...
ranged with the Vespertine bow?
Yep.
Yeah, on a stone face.
And what's the toughness of a level 2 Gorm?
Toughness is an 11.
11, and he's got +1 speed, +1 damage, and he'll get another +1 damage halfway through the fight.
Okay, for those we've got a lot of new people coming from front page.
That's true.
Would you please, since this is our first monster fight for our front page viewers, go over a little bit about the basics, the significance of toughness,
Right.
how the health deck works, the AI cards, just real quick, real basic. If you guys want to learn more about the game, make sure you
that's
check
right.
out our other streams where we do go more into detail. If you have any specific questions, please make sure to ask them in chat, and either myself or one of our great mods will be able to answer those for you.
So yeah, super quick intro to the game. We are survivors in this terrible dystopian world trying to hunt monsters. We have armor that protects us. We have weapons that we hunt these monsters with. The monsters have toughness, which is how strong they are essentially, so how much damage you need to do or how much strength you need to actually wound them. All your weapons have 3 stats. You have speed, accuracy, and strength. Speed is how many dice you roll. Accuracy is what you need to roll to actually hit the monster, after which you draw a hit location card for each hit, and then for your strength, you roll another d10, add your strength modifiers to that, and it has to meet or beat the monster's toughness to cause a wound, and that wound is whatever the hit location card says.
Let me pause you there. For those viewers watching on Twitch, if you look to the left of your screen, you'll see some information. That is our players' information. The stats that Matt just went over with speed, accuracy, and strength are going to be in the second column there where it says 2, 2+, and 2. So the first 2 is speed, second 2 is accuracy, and the third 2 is strength, so that you know what your character needs to be.
What does yours say right now?
2, 2, and 2? Is that wrong?
No, that should be 166.
Yes.
166?
Yes.
Fix that.
So you guys do have the Zambato. It is a 166. So 1 speed, you're going to roll 1d10, 6 plus accuracy. So you need to roll at least a 6 or higher before modifiers. You do have +1 accuracy, so it's going to be a 5+. And then if you're in the blind spots, another +1, so 4+. And then it's got 6 strength before your strength modifiers, and the Gorm's got 11 toughness, so you have to meet or beat an 11 to do a wound to it.
Yep.
So we have 2 characters with Curse of the T piece.
Have you connected the affinities to get devastating?
No.
We have not, unfortunately.
Womp womp.
Yeah. And this Gorm has 14 AI cards, so it's going to take 15 wounds to kill it. It's going to get stronger halfway through, and 2 of our characters have Curse of the TP, so they will be sitting out the first round and coming in on the board edge at the beginning of the second round.
Things like the curses, some of the curses that we're talking about aren't part of the actual Kingdom Death Monster game. They are an extra flavor that we added to our Twitch game night game for us. So we have something called tribute points that you can purchase.
You could do exclamation tribute, and that gives a quick detail on what the tribute points are. But basically you get points for watching and you get points for tipping, on which you can redeem for in-game interactions.
Absolutely.
Sadly, they can't really be spent during the showdown phase, so you guys really can't do much.
But
At
you
the
can
moment.
take a look into it.
Yeah.
And you
guys
can earn
look at it.
points for watching.
Well, that's Josh talk.
That's Josh talk.
So,
It is our turn first, thankfully, because of that. Oh, we have Lord Savior Rambo. That's funny. So who wants to go first? We have...
There's only 2 choices. It's me or Zenith.
That's not Zenith.
Oh, sorry.
So, you are Zenith. Zenith, you are in left cheek.
It is the best cheek.
So if you would like to attack...
Let's do it. Alright, I'm going to roll 2d10.
4d10.
You do have paired on the guitars.
Oh, I didn't know that I had paired.
Yeah.
You're paired.
Okay.
If you have dice
So
there,
I'm
it
gonna
might be
roll
easier to
4d10,
roll physical
sorry.
dice.
Sorry, so paired, let's see, -1 accuracy bonus, +1 accuracy bonus for being in the blind spot, no penalties, these are just hitting on 7s.
Yes. Do you have dice there? Because it might be quicker to roll 4d10.
I actually couldn't find my d10s, I think I left them in school.
So a 2, a 1.
A 2, a 1, a 7, and a 1.
Wow, Zenith.
That's 1 hit. I am rolling very badly today.
So Zenith, you hit the Mammoth Distended Gut. This is a failure reaction card, so if you fail to wound, he is going to vomit everywhere.
11 toughness.
11 toughness.
Is it wretch?
+5 strength, +2 luck.
So he's not.
So I will wound on a 6 or greater, and I will crit on a 9.
What?
I rolled another 1.
Zenith,
Why?
really?
What is wrong with your dice?
I don't know.
So he is going to jump back 2 spaces.
So you get.
I'm gonna find a D10 somewhere.
He's
So
done with your dice.
yeah, I don't blame you on that one. So he jumps back 2 spaces and he's going to vomit. There is no one in the vomit zone, however, thankfully. So
You get collided with.
yeah, you did get collided with. So you got knockback and bash.
Yeah, that's fine. Knockback just means we're knocked down and we're going to miss our action. Oh, sorry, knockback moves us back to the squares. Bash makes us knock down, miss our action.
Yeah, Jesus Zenith, retire those dice.
Yes, look, he is
These are your dice.
I know.
Can I have a
Shush.
D10?
Here's our D10. There you go, Josh. And Josh is in flanking with him right now, so that's something.
Something.
You could get retched on. Do we have someone with bandages? We do.
Yeah, Zenith.
Zenith, you have bandages.
I have bandages, and I found an actual D10.
Yay!
Thank the Lord.
Is it pretty?
I rolled a 4 and a 6. I hit on a 6
And
plus.
My dice are pretty.
That's good.
So, Josh is attacking the mammoth
Pretty
rump.
dice are important.
They are.
Let's see. We have to find our fill of pretty options.
So, what is the strength on the weapon, and what is your strength,
Oh,
Josh?
I forgot to do. We get a tactics card.
We get what?
A tactics card.
So
And we get the tactics card from what?
That changes everything.
Flower Knight badge.
Ah,
So tactics cards are sort of special additional cards that can give you unique ways to attack the monster. You draw a random one at the start of the fight, or showdown as we call them, and you get them by beating certain night monsters and getting their badges.
And so the tactics card that we got for this is the attack pattern. So if we declare the order in which we're attacking and everyone does at least 1 wound on their attack, then each progressive survivor is going to get plus additional strength to their attack. So first gets no bonus, second gets plus 2 strength, third gets plus 3 strength, and fourth gets plus 4 strength. So that's pretty beneficial when going up against a fairly high toughness monster.
All right. And then what was the hit location? I forgot I had to roll 1 more extra dice because I actually have a speed of 3 because I have a +1 speed token, which I forgot about, but it did not hit. So where's the hit location?
The hit location is the mammoth rump, so you're actually poking it in the butt, and this has a wound reaction
I need a 6 plus the wound.
and a 10 to crit.
Right, and I need to know, is this a pretty enough die for you?
Ooh, I like
I'll
it.
take it. What do I have another option though? It's like shoes, Zach. I gotta have
Here
choices.
is option 2 of 4.
Is that purple?
Purple's appropriate
This
for
is
Twitch.
purple and cyan.
Well, what do you think I'm gonna pick?
I rolled an 8.
This
That's a
one
wound.
is grayish brown. I'm going to guess it's gold fleck, but I don't think you'll take it. This is purple and sort of a royal blue purple.
Ooh,
All
I
right,
like
put the 2 purples up next to each other.
Jesus, Anne.
We're doing very
This
important
is
things,
important.
guys. All right,
I like the one in your
cyan
left
one
hand.
because I don't like it. The D10s when they're really like D100s. You're supposed to
Yeah, I gotcha.
Those are called spears.
spears,
Speeders.
speeders. I learn something new every day.
So
I
Josh wounded the monster, so please perform
I did.
1 damage to it, and then he's going to retch again, so he's going to vomit because you poked him in the butt.
And I'm not in the way.
No, and so he jumps back 2 spaces and retches, so he vomits everywhere on the sides.
The Skybreak says, I just want someone to give a shout out to the beautiful graphic design on this game. The art for this game is beautiful. Some of the stuff is dark, some of the stuff's a little twisted. I'm
A lot twisted.
a lot twisted, but it's all really pretty. And you guys had a lot of different artists work on this book, because if you just flip through the book, you've got 3 or 4 different artists with their work on it.
Right.
Very
Yes.
Okay,
so-
I will also say, again, I know this guy breaks. That guy's not just nobody. He's a fantastic artist and game designer. So
Oh.
Very cool.
he's got some credit in my book.
Fantastic. So, it is now the monster's turn.
Yep.
And so, draw an AI card, please, Josh.
Where is the monster controller? Cal.
I don't know.
Should be on the table somewhere.
I don't see it, but we don't need it this second.
Alright, so I'll start with monster controller.
And what are you attacking? You are doing the eat and run. Random threat facing in range. No one is facing. Then closest threat in field of view.
Hi, that's me.
No.
No.
The
You're not on the board.
You're not on the board.
Oh, what color am I?
You're red.
Red.
As usual.
Oh, I thought that's you usually. Okay.
No,
just
I'm
kidding.
green.
Just kidding. So I have TP curse.
So it is you,
Yeah.
Josh. It is going to move and attack the target. So boop boop. It is a 2 speed, 2+ accuracy, and for 2 damage.
Josh is the yellow mini.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
I do
you're
remember
in
that.
the tall grass. That's That's a very good setup.
Yeah.
Tall grass, I have plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 evasion,
Oh,
6, 7 with the tall grass. So I hit on a... Wait, it hits on a what?
2+. So 9+.
9+.
A 9, a 10, and a 5. You're going to want to dodge one of them. Because if more than one hits, it is going to grab you.
9 and 10, yeah.
Body, everything goes to my waist.
Yep, there's no point in rolling those.
So I'm gonna dodge one of those.
And you're going to take a severe injury to your waist. So, Josh, please roll in the severe injury table. Zed, if you still have that handy.
I don't, but I'll get there. Just roll on the table. I'll let you know what it is.
I rolled a 4.
I also have memorized most of it.
A 4 on the waist.
A 4 on the waist. Intestinal prolapse. Your gut is gravely injured. You can no longer equip any gear on your waist, as it's too painful to wear. The injury is permanent. Gain it once. 1 bleeding token.
So you're always pantless now.
You're always.
So if I put my pants on my head, do I lose my card?
Oh, that's a good question.
Your pants are on your head. I think technically flavor rules would say
You keep them.
you are wearing head armor.
Yeah. So I keep my pants card.
I
Again, I'm always happy to let Adam tell me what's right, but I think if you're wearing your pants as a hat, it's not too painful to wear.
Yeah.
Because it's your belly that
Unfortunately,
hurts.
you can't learn that permanently.
Okay.
Right.
No.
That
no.
is kind of awesome, though.
So I have.
Intestinal prolapse. That is something that we could heal with bloodletting, I believe.
I think so, but okay, that's fine. And I got 1 bleed token, right?
No. Oh, from intestinal prolapse. Yeah, you get a bleed token from that, I'm sure.
What does my spear do?
And so that was the end of Gorm's turn. Just kidding. He is going to perform Retch. So he's going to jump back. Does
Does he get hit with Retch?
he break that stone face?
No, he doesn't break it.
Okay.
But I am going to dash.
Yeah. So go ahead and do that.
He does 4 spaces ahead of him, so move me back 2 spaces.
1, 2. Okay, so you are out of range of his vomit.
Maelstrom wants to know why is this severe? Wasn't it 2 damage?
It was 3 damage because he has a +1 damage token
Yes,
because it is a level 2 Gorm.
Yep.
It also has a +1 speed token.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so it is now the survivor's turn again, and we get back into the picture. Is the
Yes.
important
Yep.
thing.
And we're going to stand up, although it's going to be awkward reaching the left cheek.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you
can't
can't
spend
even
survival.
Oh, you can't spend survival, so you can't dash there or anything. You might be better off just hitting him from the side and dealing with the minus accuracy. That's terrible.
Yeah, I have -3 accuracy, so I hit on a 10.
Well, what you could do actually is stand behind the stone face, and then hopefully someone triggers a reaction
Somebody
card.
wrenches it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have a great sense of where I am on the board just because it's behind the camera. I'm guessing
You're right here.
You're
I'm
on
not
the-
even sure if you're going to be able to get him there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He has only 3 movement.
Oh.
Let's let somebody else go and see what happens.
My concern, though, is that if anyone gets a retch, you're going to be in the vomit zone.
No, he's not.
Let's move me. What? I think
Vomit zone's right here.
Oh, it's...
One
oh,
space
you're
to the
right.
side.
It's 1 space
You're-
to the
he's
side.
fine.
So you're fine where you are.
Cool.
I was here out of. This would have made
Start me here.
sense. So you there?
Okay. I could shoot it with the Vespertine bow and or arrow.
Let me go first.
Okay.
I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna roll 3 dice. I need 1 more die.
Right in front of you.
Oh, sorry. I hit on
Hey,
a
did you say that you
6
could-
plus.
Dash in the middle of a wretch. I don't think there's a flow on that card.
It has a little triangle on it.
Does? Can you put the card up on the overlay?
Yeah, absolutely. So for Mush. Well, no, that says at the end of each monster's turn, perform Retch. I'm not sure on that, actually, so... What's the verdict?
All survivors. No, that's an alert. That's not a
Alert.
flow.
That's not a flow. So I would have got hit by it.
Yes.
Okay, so Retch is... Familiarize me with that again.
Suffers 2 damage to a random hit location that ignores armor.
And it always goes to your waist.
It's not a hit though. That's my clarification of not.
Okay.
Because that's getting vomited on. That's not like...
He's always going to vomit on your junk.
Yeah. So I'm going to roll hit locations for this because I don't think he would...
Selectively choose where to vomit.
Selectively choose where to vomit. So the body. So it's going to be a heavy hit on the body at the end of his turn, which will knock me down.
Okay.
Which would have knocked me down, so I can't do anything.
Okie doke. So I'm going to fire the Vespertine bow now. Do I want to do the bow or the arrow is the real question.
What's the arrow?
The arrow is 2 speed, 6+ accuracy, 0 strength, but deadly 4. So I crit on
6+.
6,
Up to
7,
you.
8, 9, 10.
I mean...
I still have a very good chance of wounding it even without the strength on the weapon. So I'm going to go for it. Well, why not?
Okay.
So Vespertine arrow, 2 speed, 6+ accuracy. Yeah. 10 and a 7. That's 2 hits. Fantastic. So I'm attacking. Oh, they both have crit locations, so that's good. The Mammoth Testes or the Mammoth Wrinkled Elbow. So I'm going to do the Mammoth Testes first because there's no negative reaction on that. So I'm going to try to shoot the Gorm in the balls, but this might not be a good thing if I crit him here. So I have 4 strength. He has an 11 toughness, so it's a 7+ to hit, but I only need a 6+ to crit, so it's a crit or nothing. And I did crit.
Call it.
The attacker gains the Mammoth Hunting fighting art, and the Gorm is enraged and gets a +1 damage token. Ugh. Okay.
Another +1 damage token?
Yeah. This is going downhill fast.
What did you do?
And so then I'm now attacking the Mammoth Wrinkled Elbow. First, I'm going to discard this AI card to the wound stack. Josh, I need you to find me the Mammoth Hunting fighting art.
+2 strength when you're flanking, I believe.
Is that what it was?
Believe so, but I'll double check it.
+2 strength
So,
flanking.
let me ask a question. Part of the tribute points...
+1 strength.
Oh, no, you didn't do it.
What?
Never mind.
Okay. So +1 strength when flanking is the Mammoth Hunting. And now I'm attacking the Mammoth Wrinkled Elbow. I crit that also, so thankfully the failure reaction doesn't happen. And the
good.
Gorm's Pathetic Howl emboldens the survivors. The attacker gains +1 survival. I'm already at max survival, so that doesn't matter to me. And so Josh discarded another wound to the AI stack.
I did.
To the wound stack. Another
What
AI
else
card.
happened with the... You get the +1 damage token?
Yes, a +1 damage token.
Whew.
Yeah, this Gorm's getting rough. Yeah.
Yeah. The fight's going something.
We're doing
He
some
just started.
we're doing some damage, but Gorm has +2 damage tokens, and he's going to get a +3rd one in a couple of wounds.
It does not matter, for I am immortal, except against fruit.
Okay, so Twitch, you guys can go. You're going to have to spend a survival.
Zenith could go first and maybe hit. He has to get a not 10 to hit, but
Okay.
you can get into the
It's gonna be hard to
safe
hit him.
spot.
Yeah, so Zenith, we're going to move you into the safe spot, so the flanking on the far back of Gorm.
Okay, but I'll still get -2 accuracy, -2 strength.
Yep.
Correct.
And I have rolled a 4, a 5, a 6, and a 10.
Oh, you
So
got-
that is 1 hit.
You got a hit.
Good.
And so you're attacking the Mammoth Tail. So you are flanking, so you get +2 strength to this location.
So that
Okay, plus my natural 5, so that's 7 strength. I wound on a 4 and crit on a 9.
no, you crit on a higher than a 9,
I had +2 luck, I think. +1 natural, +1 from the luck charm.
and your
Katars.
cars are deadly.
Oh, and my deadly Katars.
Yes.
I crit on an 8. Oh boy.
You rolled a 1? Oh.
No, I didn't roll. I rolled a 7, which is 1 under a crit per wound.
Okay, so you did wound, so that is good. Oh man, if you would have critted, it would have knocked him down. I think,
Oh.
or does it
Yeah.
knock you down? No, the monster's knocked down. But it runs away first, so it's actually a bad thing.
I would have run towards Twitch,
Yeah.
which wouldn't be bad. Okay.
And how much damage does he have right now?
That was our 4th damage.
So 3 more damage, and he gets a +1.
Wow, we're actually churning through this pretty well. If I could surge, I would.
Oh,
I
3.
did.
That's right. A
Somehow
3
I
luck is a crit on 7.
Yes.
So
Yeah, it's
that
3.
should've-
That is
Oh,
a crit.
Oh yeah, I have 3 luck. I got
Yes.
monster.
So he full runs in a straight line towards what?
Can he run?
Turns around.
He's got the face though. Can he run through that, or is
Yeah, he can run.
fly
He just
into it?
no, he just runs over it.
Yeah.
Straight line at the end of its movement. He's gonna run right into Twitch. They're gonna get knocked.
Everybody on Twitch for fixing that. I forgot that I had the deadly.
And he gets knocked down.
And he gets knocked down.
I'm going to spend a survival to encourage Twitch back up.
Okay.
That sounds like a good idea.
So, Anne.
Hi.
We're going to move you 5 spaces closer to Mr. Gorm.
Because we're gonna use my 5 movement.
Yep.
And I need you to, well,
What?
do we want to have them...
There's no
hit?
reactions.
Yeah, but he's going to, on his next turn, he's going to... We could have them dash afterwards.
He might have to, but yeah, there's.
That's true. We could do it in the flow.
You want to explain to me?
Sorry,
what
yes. 1d10.
What were you talking about with dash, and what are you wanting us to do?
I'm afraid of Gorm turning and vomiting on you because his vomits are especially deadly because of the ancient gut whatever.
But I currently have 4 survival, and what you're saying is because I can use dash at any time,
Right.
if he's going to use the retch action, I can choose to spend one of my survival points in order to avoid getting retched on.
That is correct.
Okay. So for right now, I'm going to take my Zambato, because it's the only weapon that I have.
Yeah.
And I'm going to roll a d10. I'm going to roll 1 d10 because I have a speed of 1.
Right, so
Hi.
the first d10 that gets rolled after Anne puts that thing in the chat. Josh is ruining
He's
everything.
moving this because they can't see the actual thing at all. There.
So I'm going to go
Oh,
ahead.
I'm sorry. You guys do have left cheek obsession.
We do.
But it doesn't matter because the monster's knocked down.
Doesn't matter because monster's not down.
Okay, so we're rolling our d10.
A 4.
Maelstrom rolled I only have a speed of 1.
Yeah,
That's
4.
fine.
So
That's
we
a
rolled
hit.
a 4. That's a hit.
The monster's knocked down 3+ hits for regardless of everything.
Excellent. So what did we pull for our hit location?
You're attacking the mammoth hindgut.
Okay, and what is the failure on that?
The failure is, well, it's not a failure, it's if you wound, he's going to vomit. But it gets canceled because he's knocked down.
Really?
So
Okay.
you have how much strength?
I have 2 natural strength.
And your weapon is 6 strength.
Correct.
So you have 8 strength.
8 strength.
And the monster has 11 toughness, so you need to roll a 3+
In order to hit.
in order to wound the monster.
Wound. I'm sorry, that's correct.
And only a 10 will crit because you have a bunch of minus luck tokens, but it balances out with all the plus luck you have. Oh, I saw an 8, then a 10.
I know! That was so
Alright, that's a wound.
tight.
It is a wound.
So that's 5 wounds to Gorm so far.
How many, and he's 15 or 16 to hit? To kill, and how many total hit points?
Slow it
There's
down.
11 toughness and 14 wounds to kill.
14 AI cards, so it's 15 wounds to kill.
And how many
Yeah.
have we done?
A 5.
We've done 5 now.
So we're down to 10.
However, 2 more wounds to the monster, and he gets another +1 damage token.
Which should be +3 given your lucky crit there.
You're ranged?
Yeah, I am ranged.
Well, then that's not so bad with you being ranged, because the only damage he really does is in a small area.
No, that's his vomit. He still does a normal attack, but at the end of every attack, he vomits.
What's his basic attack?
Well, it's his AI cards. His basic attack is like 2 speed, 2 accuracy, I believe.
3 speed.
3 speed because it's level 2.
Yeah.
So
Alright.
for each level increase in the monster, they get +1 damage, +1 speed.
Yep, and so 8 cards, he gets buffed per pooch rolls. Yep, that's exactly what's happening.
Yeah.
Alright.
We don't have the devastating on the Zambato turned on, unfortunately.
We don't
So
have
it's
to gear
just
for
the
it.
one
And we
wound.
don't have a surge.
Correct, which really sucks because
Yep.
that would have been awesome here.
I just want to
True,
know.
but we couldn't. Oh yeah, it would have just cost more survival.
Yeah, it would have been double
So that's
surge.
okay. Yeah, the Zambato's not turned on. Gift.
Queen Anna has survival of 4 points currently.
That's correct.
I just want to make sure.
No,
that-
6. I have a full 6 here.
For Queen Anna?
Yes.
Might be the case.
Okay, so it is now the monster's turn, and Zenith, you are the monster controller.
Oh boy.
So he's going to stand back up, and he's going to be doing Infrasonic Roar, all threats.
Looks like I didn't have much of a choice to make.
Not really. So intimidate all targets. Roll 1d10 for each target. On a result of a 3+, the target suffers 2 damage to the brain and 2 damage to the head.
Alright, I'm going to start with me. I rolled a 6, so that's 2 brain damage and 2 head damage, which for me is insanity. I go from 9 to 5. Next I'll roll for Anne.
Okay.
Dan, I roll a 10.
What?
Matt, I roll a 10. Josh, I roll a 6.
Now is when you have the good
Now.
rolls, Zenith.
That was all damage.
No, that wasn't
Now
damage.
is when I'm using the dice.
Now, so everyone is going to be taking 2 brain damage and 2 head damage.
I've already got a light damage to my brain. So do I spend my dodge?
No,
Can
someone
I
has to
dodge
roll.
it?
No, you have to roll a.
Oh, God. Adam just gave me an offer. I'm stupid for sharing this. I might as well say.
Uh-oh.
Adam said we can get +1 reroll if I agree to work for free for a day. I do this.
Zach, you accept it, but you do like no work. You just go in the office and ask him for his Red Lobster lunch till he gives it to you.
No, but that's the exact opposite of working for free. South Springs asks if I have any good strats. I do have good strats. I actually don't have that many good Gorm strats. Because when the Gorm was in development, I think I was working on the Manhunter and then the Dragon King.
Work for free. Do it.
Do I love you, Kendrick? That depends.
And I'm gonna ask. It's gonna be in Twitch's best interest to dash during the flow of one of those, so they can move. What's the last part of that?
I feel like if I have to work for free and we fail, like, we need to cancel an entire expansion or something.
So, the very end here, it says full move the Gorm towards the furthest threat.
Okay.
So it's going to full move towards, Zenith.
Oh yeah, I'm the furthest threat, and then it's gonna retch.
So you might want to dash.
Yeah, you could dash now. Oh no, we can't dash. You can't use
I
survival.
cannot dash.
Oh,
I am in
that's...
safe.
All right.
And it will-
So you're in the vomit zone.
Alright, am I resolving my
Yes,
actions?
you got 2 damage to your head, 2 damage to your brain, and that causes you to take a severe brain injury. So I need you to have a D10 rolled, and I believe we get...
Is it only
I've
one?
got the brain trauma table up.
Yeah,
Yes.
just one.
Is it only one
And you have
even
accept
though...
darkness, correct?
Yes.
Alright, guys. Let's roll good.
A 9.
9 on that table +2.
Yes.
Maniacal laughter. You are knocked down. Gain a -1 speed token, priority target token, and E5 insanity.
Bungle!
So I need you to have someone roll a D5.
Did you
Anne.
just say lose the insanity?
No, we're going to gain...
You gain T5 insanity.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, it doesn't matter because I'm already at 6 survival.
Well-
Oh, insanity. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Would he have ran after them instead, or it was still after you with the priority token? Oh, it wasn't a select target. It says furthest threat.
Yeah, it's for
Will
this
it work?
Yeah.
Roll D5?
D5. If they say
Yeah.
D5.
Yeah, roll D5. It'll work. So the one thing I would like to note, and actually losing speed for you isn't a bad thing because your weapon only has 1 speed and you always have the ability to roll at least 1 dice.
And they rolled a 5, so you got 5 insanity.
Yep. So
Okay, well, I
increase...
guess... So what happens to my light injury on that table?
It stays there.
It just stays there.
Okay, but then I just have 5 insanity. Can you give a quick explanation as to the significance of the priority token?
So priority token basically means you
Sucks.
ignore what the monster's thing says to go after and you attack that person. And it goes away once they're hit. Josh?
Dead?
Yeah, on the next
Once
monster's
they're
turn.
targeted.
Yeah, once they are hit.
Well, okay, once they're targeted.
Alright.
Gotcha.
And it's specifically because there's been confusion about this. If you look at that AI card, Infrasonic Roar, at the top it says pick target. That is what the party target token affects.
Okay.
Anything else it has no effect on.
Okay.
Okay.
And I know you folks know that. More for the players at home.
Thank you.
And so then the Gorm's going to jump back 2 spaces and he's going to retch. So Zenith, you get vomited on.
Cool. What am I taking? I suffer monster level damage to a random hit location. Ignores armor. I barely have any anyway. I take 2 damage to my insanity. I am at 3 insanity. But I also gain a bleeding token, putting me at 2.
Yep.
That's the bad thing. Well, you do have the...
I do have bandages,
The
but I can't
bandages.
surge.
Nope. And we don't have surge anyway.
Oh, then never mind.
So Zenith should be the tank for this one. Because the bleeds don't
Yeah.
even really matter for him because he can just heal every round.
Yes, he could. All right. So I'm gonna get back up now.
Okay, so you're
Twitch
standing
is still
back up.
down.
Yeah, Twitch is still down. So who wants to go first?
I would just move me out of the wretch zone and I'll bandage.
Okay. So
And
that's...
I have a movement of 3, don't forget that.
So I think that's out of the red zone, right?
He was here, right?
Yeah. Right there. So that's out of the red zone.
It's not, but What's the red zone? Is it?
It's 4 spaces in front of him and 1 space to either side.
So he can move up to there, or no? If he was here.
Well, actually, the thing is,
That's the best thing.
Zenith, you don't have to move for the reg zone because he's going to hop back 2 spaces.
Oh, I didn't realize it was that far in front of the monster.
Yeah, you're 3 spaces in front of the monster.
Maelstrom says you took 2 damage to the head, so you should have the injury ticked off. Now, I do have the light injury ticked off on there. Oh, head. Not brain.
Yeah, and you don't have the light spot.
That's what I'm missing.
Thank you, Maelstrom.
Thank you.
Yep.
So who is attacking first? So Zenith, you healed your bleed.
Yeah, I have no bleeding tokens.
Oh,
Okay.
and we haven't been doing attack pattern.
Yeah, so we can do attack pattern.
I go last.
Yeah. Okay.
And good catch, Kurnivaton.
So, what's your strength, Josh?
2, 1.
Okay, it's going to be a lot more
4.
beneficial for you to get plus strength than
Okay.
for me, so I'm going to attack first.
Okay.
So, I'm going to be attacking with my Vespertine bow.
The only note I have about that is, if he grudges for some reason, I can't get into that safe spot.
Then we'll it's fine.
Okay.
So 3 speed, 6 plus accuracy. I have 1 accuracy, so it's a 5 plus. 9, a 2, and a 1, but I get to re-roll my misses. 4 and a 2, they're still misses. So 1 hit. I'm attacking the mammoth skull. So he's going to run away if I wound him. I'm probably going to wound him, though, because I have 10 strength.
Okay.
So a 2 plus will wound.
I'm seeing this point that there's no rule about minimum speed. That's... Huh.
I thought there was.
I remember there being one there, but it may simply not be specific to speed. But I can also understand that, like, at some point there was, and it was lost.
Yeah.
But I remember that rule existing when I first started there.
Yeah, I thought it was you have to have at least 1 speed.
I think it may be buried in the section of, like, impossible wound attempts, of just, and also, it may be in the monster section about reducing its speed or damage below 1. It might be about damage.
Okay.
Okay, so I did wound the monster, and he's going to turn to face the opposite board edge and full move in a straight line. And what's his movement?
9.
Jeez Louise.
Sorry, guys. So that goes there. Well, the good thing is he's not going to be vomiting on anyone right now.
I mean, that's
I'm gonna go collect the dead monster.
Okay.
We'll put that in chat view.
So Josh is collecting the dead monster right now. And
Rolled a
what
5.
You rolled a 5. Gain 1 basic resource, archive this terrain.
That's good.
Thank you, dead monster.
Were there any other things to...
No, there's nothing else to collect on the board.
Okay.
Didn't I ask for 2 random terrain cards? Oh, stone face and dead monster. Yeah. Okay, so that is the end of our turn.
And we have dealt 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage.
So next wound is going to give him
or the one after that. Round up or down?
We usually round up, don't we?
Yeah.
So like with insanity, you round up if you roll on a d5.
No color of violence, we're not dead.
Yeah. 5 out of 15.
So 1 then. 1 more wound,
6
and we get the +1 damage.
6 out of 15.
Yeah, so we're there. It is the monster's turn, and it is Twitch's turn to be monster controller. Yay!
Yay!
So what are they attacking with?
Do you want to move closer to stone face for your turn?
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot I can move.
Twitch is on the ground, and they are priority target.
Wallop. Your priority token, so it's going to go to you,
Right.
and it's got a movement of what? 7?
9.
5,
Is it 9?
6,
Yeah, I think it's
7,
9.
8, 9.
He
9,
doesn't reach
okay.
me.
And then he doesn't reach you, so that's fine. And then he's going to jump 2 spaces backwards, and he's going to vomit.
And nobody's in the vomit zone.
No one's in the vomit zone.
So that was
a
uneventful.
fantastic turn.
I get to come back up now because it's our turn again.
It is. So, attack pattern time. How are we doing this?
So, do they still have priority token since it targeted them or no?
We didn't get... Well, we got targeted, but we didn't get hit.
I'm gonna say discard the party target token.
Okay. I think it's just the next turn it's for.
And so, how do we want to go about attacking this, Josh?
Yeah, because it's not going to do anything again.
So I'm just double checking. Whenever a monster picks a target, the survivor with the priority token is always there. The priority token is removed only when another survivor gains the token, and effect causes the priority token to be removed, or at the end of the next monster's turn.
Okay, so end of the monster's turn. Okay.
Yeah.
The end of the next monster's
Well,
turn.
that turn.
So that
Yeah.
was the end of the turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless the monster somehow picks a target, it's not going to do it again.
Correct. So it is an action to get on the stone face, correct?
It is an action to get on the stone
Correct.
face.
But you
Unfortunately.
can place yourself anywhere.
So who wants to go first? Can you reach him in the butt, Josh?
I was going to do side attack on his butt cheek so to get the flanking position.
I can reach the flank, but I'm so inaccurate, it'll be hard for me to actually start the attack pattern.
So we might
You
want to
should
have
be
you go
last.
last.
Yeah.
My movement is what, 5?
Your movement is 5.
Can I even get to him?
If you dash.
If I dash, can I get to his left cheek? Because don't I have +2 luck in his left cheek?
You cannot get to his left cheek. And unfortunately, I think you also have left cheek. Where's Queen Anna's thing? You have
Obsession.
it.
I have it. I have left cheek obsession, and I also have +2 luck.
So you get -2 accuracy when you're attacking the left cheek.
Yeah.
When you're not attacking
And
the left cheek.
-2 strength, or just -2 accuracy?
-2
Strength and accuracy.
accuracy and strength.
So
You should probably go second to last.
yeah, that's fine.
So Josh,
You go
me first, you second.
Second, then
Maybe we can make a
third,
move.
Well,
and then fourth.
you can't split up the actions, so we are still going to have you attack. So I'm going to go first, then Josh second.
Maybe you can make him a move.
That's possible.
If anything,
That's,
he
yeah.
might move the other way though, the wrong
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
But we'll see.
Where'd all the dice go? There they are. So I'm attacking 3 speed, 5+ accuracy. 2 hits, 3 hits, because I get the reroll because of my weapon specialization. Oh, good, no trap card.
No trap card?
Mammoth Maw, Mammoth Hand, and the Mammoth Ridged Spine. Ooh, if I crit this one, he's knocked down.
So, we do that
So I'm
one
going to
first?
do the Mammoth Hand last, because that one he performs a basic action against me.
Okay.
So first I'm going to be doing the Mammoth Ridged Spine. Does that look okay in the camera?
You're a little crooked, but
And so a 2+ wounds, and it has deadly, so a 9 or 10 crits.
All right.
that would not be a 10. That would be a 2.
That would be a 2. It's still a wound. It's still a wound. And the good thing is I got rid of the super dense, so you guys don't break your
My Zambados.
Zambato. Fragile.
Fragile.
Then I'm attacking the Mammoth Maw. This has a wound reaction.
How many wounds is this so far?
Oh,
That was its 7th.
so he gets his +1 damage token right now.
That's 8.
Monsters at +3 damage.
And I just did another wound to it, so he's going to jump 2 spaces back, and he's going to vomit everywhere.
But nobody's in the vomit zone, so
And-
that's good.
Correct. And so now I really want to crit this location because I don't want him to perform a basic action against me because it might kill me. Roll a 1 or a 10. I want a 1 or a 10 here. Yay, I missed!
Roll the
Oh no,
one.
that's a failure. Shit. I thought it was a wound location. Damn, I read that wrong. That's my fault. So he's gonna perform a basic action against me.
What's the basic action? Can you dodge it?
Nope.
No.
Why?
You can't.
No, you can't dodge in the middle of your attack. You can't spend survival in the middle of your attack.
So a basic action is a
It's
3
only
speed,
+1 speed, +3 damage.
3 speed, 2+ accuracy, 4 damage.
3 speed plus. How much accuracy?
2+ accuracy, but I have 2 evasion, so it's a 4+ accuracy.
Roll bad, Josh.
7, 8, 10.
Why do you roll
Boom,
dice?
boom, boom.
He looks so happy when he did it too.
He does.
4 damage to 3 hit locations.
And they're saying using the reroll
Using the reroll. Ooh,
for the. I don't know if it's worth it.
on my attack.
I know on your attack.
We've got a rule at the office. It's called too late.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm getting damage to my waist, my body, and my feet. Which one's the worst? I think the body's the worst of the bunch, no? It's got the most debilitating injuries.
Yeah, body's where you started off.
Why?
Or,
You can't dodge.
I mean, waist is funniest.
Why can't I
'Cause you
dodge?
It's a
can blow
reaction.
your junk up before you die.
Oh, I can't dodge.
No, you're gonna hit all of them.
Oh,
Yeah, you might as well roll them in whatever order you want.
okay. So body first. Let's.
Well, can we use the reroll for the Gorm to reroll its attack?
It would be more beneficial to have me re-roll my attack, but whatever.
But that's
it's
We still
fine.
have 2 left.
Body. 7 on the body.
A ruptured spleen. Gain 2 bleeding tokens. Skip the next hunt.
Okay. So skip the next hunt. Where's that? That's on here somewhere. I'll find it. Here it is. Skip next hunt. 2 bleeding tokens. So now the waist.
Somebody mentioned wait to
4.
use the reroll on the severe injury
Intestinal
table.
prolapse. You can't wear waist armor anymore. Rip it, and don't rip it off and gain a bleeding token.
Okay.
You do or do not? You do.
I do
You
get it.
not.
Do not.
Yeah, because it's on my
There's a
head.
different card that makes you do that. It's a disorder item.
You also have it on your head?
Mm-hmm.
You weirdos.
And a 5 on the feet.
Hamstrung. You can no longer use fighting arts or abilities. Bleeding token.
So I have 4 bleeding tokens, not
You're
5.
still alive.
Once you hit 5 bleeding tokens, you're dead. But, Zach, you've got bandages, don't you?
Yeah, but he
I
can't
do have
reach him.
bandages, and I have a movement of 3, so I can't reach the monster. If you can get to me, but
Well-
you need to be encouraged and dash, I think.
So I can.
Yes.
I can
Well,
spend-
I didn't actually move yet on my turn, so
No,
if
you
someone
attacked.
encourages me up, I could still move. Right now. Is that correct? I think, maybe.
That's thinking face.
I'm not actually sure what version of the rules we have right now. I think technically you should lose your movement because you were knocked down in the middle of your act.
Okay.
But I've seen it house ruled both ways.
I've got plenty of survival, though, so if someone encourages me up, I can dash over to you.
So, Josh, who wants?
How much survival do you have?
We have 6.
Use your. You haven't used survival yet, so use your survival to do it.
Okay, Twitch, we're going to use one of our 6 survival to use encourage so that Matt can get back up.
And then I'm going to spend one of my survival, so I'm down to 4, and I'm going to run over to Zenith. Heal me, please.
All right.
Actually, wait.
Yeah.
It's actually
Yeah.
Josh's turn right now.
Yeah, for the attack pattern. Right?
Correct.
Yep. So my turn. I can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to dash.
So Josh is going to dash, and where are you going? Flanking?
Yeah, flank.
Mustard Map says, isn't the survivor taking 12 hits? How did he survive?
Oh no, you're not taking 12 hits. The way that damage works in King of Death is you have a certain number of hits of damage. So 3 hits of 4 damage isn't 12 damage.
Josh.
It's 3 rolls, take 4 damage that place. And the way that the damage system works is if you take a certain amount of damage, blows off your armor, takes damage to your body, you roll in the severe injury table. No matter how much damage you take from a hit, you can't roll on the table more than 1 time. So 3 hits, 3 rolls on the table, and he survived all of them. So he's still alive.
Barely.
I hit him once.
And you are going to be getting +2 damage to this location.
Because?
Because I am flanking.
Yep.
Okay.
No,
So-
because of attack pattern.
Oh, attack pattern.
+2 strength.
Plus 2 strength.
That's the Flower Knight
So
attack card, the
3
tactics card?
Yes, that is the tactics
I
card.
have 6, so I need a 5 plus the wound.
I actually want you to fail this.
I failed.
He's going to turn to face the opposite board edge and do a full movement.
Why do you want him to fail that?
Because then I don't have to worry about him vomiting on me or anything. It gives us some time to deal with him being on the opposite board edge because no one else is going to be attacking this turn.
Because nobody else can reach him.
Okay.
So it gives us a little bit of time to regroup and such.
What are you thinking, Josh?
I'm moving you guys just closer to everyone, and then I'm moving Zenith to heal. To heal Matt too. Bleeds.
Thank you so much, Zenith.
You are most welcome.
Matt,
Eat me fruit.
you are a monster controller.
No fruit for you.
I think I'm still the monster controller. No, wait, that was last turn. I'm not.
That was 2 turns ago.
Wow, life flashes by when you don't get to do anything.
So, the monster's doing body check. Random survivor in range. No one's in range.
Wait. The 2 of us are. In
Oh,
range.
you're both in. I forgot he's got a lot of movement.
He's got a lot of movement.
So we're gonna say evens for Twitch, odds for Josh. It's attacking Josh.
I'm dashing.
Okay. And where are you dashing to, young man? Okay, and the monster's going to... Stop hitting the board.
Sorry.
The monster's going to full move. He's got 9 movement. Okay, and then he's going to jump back 2 spaces and vomit everywhere. And no one's in the range of his vomit. So, there you go.
Okay.
That is the end of the monster's turn. It is now our turn. How many spaces away is he? He is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spaces. So he's 2 spaces too far away for me to hit. Unless I move up closer.
Or you snipe.
Or, oh, I forgot I could sniper bow. Huh. Which might be bent. Does anyone else have a cat eye circlet or no?
Nope, just you.
Damn, that sucks.
So either you get to look at the cards or you can use the bow.
Correct.
Dash away to avoid the vomit?
Yeah, no one got vomited on. How wounded is this thing? He has 8 wounds now, I believe? 8 out of 15?
Yeah, 8 out of 15.
Woo! Yes, call our tactics.
Yeah.
So, me first. Twitch second?
I actually might put you... Hang on, Matt, you're next to me now.
That is correct, yeah.
I might put you third, just because I'm not going to be able to reach the monster. I might as well bandage you. Actually, so put yourself fourth.
Put me fourth?
Or it doesn't matter, third or fourth. You shouldn't attack the monster. I should bandage you before you run away.
Well, I could do the sniper bow, and I could attack him from here.
Oh, you have the Vespertine bow. I thought that was Josh.
Nope.
No.
Yeah, you can do that.
So I'll declare myself first attacker, and I'll do that.
Twitch
That is
second.
smart.
Me third.
Yeah, Twitch second. You actually should be second because Twitch is harder to hit because they have that left cheek obsession.
It is the best cheek.
It is the best
It is
cheek.
the best cheek, and
How
I
many
don't think they could
bandages
reach
do
it,
you
right?
have, Zach?
Yeah, it's unlimited.
Sorry?
How many bandages do you have?
1 bandage, but you can use it an unlimited number of times.
Oh, that's really good.
It just gets
I didn't
progressively
realize that.
dirtier.
Yeah.
Yeah, ew. So I'm going to sniper bow, so it's going to reduce my...
Does this stone face obstruct?
I don't believe it does.
Yes, it does.
It does obstruct?
So you have to get up
Ooh.
onto it?
No, that's
But
fine.
You can just move right here.
Yeah, so I'll just move right here. So it increases my range to 9, so that's fine.
That's fine.
And plus 4 accuracy, so I have 2 plus hits. That's a 5. So if I sniper bow, I have a 1 accuracy, but a 2 plus hits and a 2 plus wounds, which is pretty handy. So I'm attacking the Mammoth Goiter. Oh, Goiter, I love it. And so a failure is he's going to retch.
He moved to the other side, so he's not behind the stone face anymore.
And so I rolled a 3, but a 3 is still enough to wound.
That's good.
9 wounds.
And
That was really good.
yeah, it is. So 9 wounds on Gorm now. And attack pattern. So the next person to go is going to get plus 2 strength for their attack.
And I'm going next.
Yes.
Why are you huffing?
Because he doesn't want to attack him in the face because he might get vomited on. And he doesn't want to spend a survival to dash.
I'm gonna attack from there.
Yes, the bow is from the Flower Knight expansion.
Alright. I'll move up and attack. I hit on a 6 plus.
And we all know how much Zenith loves that bow.
2 hits.
Oh, it's so good. Ugh, why do you ruin my Dung Beetle Knight with that bow?
I'm sorry. So you did get the Death Blow card, but it's the Death Blow card. He's not dead yet. So I'm going to have you do that one first, just because this one has the reaction of vomiting.
Okay.
So this card first, you're attacking the Fluorescent Lure.
I need a 5 plus to wound. It's a 1.
That's not more than 5, Josh.
Nope.
And so now you're attacking the Mammoth Rear Clubfoot.
9.
Is that a crit?
It is sadly not a crit.
Oh, so he's going to vomit on you. He gets a wound, but he's going to vomit on you.
Okay.
But he gets a wound?
He gets a wound.
That's all I care about.
So you're going to suffer... So wait, does those plus damage tokens apply to this vomit as well?
No, that's only damage from an attack profile.
Okay, gotcha.
But don't forget, because of the trait in play, there's -1 survival, +1 bleed.
Correct.
What does that mean?
You're moving the terrain that's underneath him. There you go.
What is -1 survival +1 bleed mean?
So whenever he
if you get
vomits
hit
on
by Wretch, you're going to lose his survival and gain a bleeding token.
Oh.
Sorry, I realized I was just shorthanding it.
That's alright.
All right, and
you're gonna take 2 damage to a random hit location.
ignore an armor.
So
How many
heavy.
tokens do
Some
you have?
heavy. I have 3 now.
Yeah.
Matt, you have 3?
I have 2 bleeding tokens.
2. Love you.
And it is now Twitch's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Zenith, line of sight. Is it center model? That's what chat's asking? Or is it...
I think so. That is something I've not had to think about. I'll check that up in the rules. If you
All
want.
right. I'm going to move... They're arguing that Matt didn't have a shot. He could have moved a couple extra spaces for
Yeah, I
it.
think it's center model.
That's fine. I moved
And
the extra spaces for
He
it.
had the movement for it, so it's not a big deal. And you can still get to him to kill him.
Yeah.
So that was the whole point of it. So it's not...
And you can attack the Gorm. However, you cannot get to the left cheek, so you are going to get the penalty from your left cheek obsession.
My -2 accuracy and my -2 strength using my Zambato.
And you have to spend a survival to dash.
In order to get there.
Yes.
But I would be the last one to hit, so he's not going to. Am I going to get run over?
No,
No,
you'll be on the safe spot.
Yeah.
All right, and I have 5 survival.
Yes.
How many more wounds does he need?
It is base to base.
We've done
And
5 more
I
wounds.
should remember that because that was the first bit. That was the first page of rules I ever wrote. I rewrote the terrain section when I was still in QA.
All right, so if I go from 5, I'd be down to 4. We only need 5 more wounds. So Twitch, I say we spend the survival and do the.
Josh already moved you there.
I thought you said you were doing it.
No,
I'll
that's
move you
my
back.
contemplating voice. Guys, I say we spend the survival. If you agree, holler out in chat.
And so Vosh is asking any bonus for tactics. Yes, the left cheek obsession. Oh, this is for us specifically with our people of the Twitch campaign. So we got cursed, so it gives us negative effects. And so you get -2 accuracy, -2 strength on this character for not attacking the left cheek of the monster. So they are going to get that effect, so it's going to be harder for them to hit, but the attack pattern gives them +3 strength, so in the grand scheme of things, they get +1 strength to the wound check.
Yes.
So we're gonna use our survival. We're down to 4. We're gonna go into the left cheek position. So we get +2 luck, right? Can we reach
you're
the
not
left
on-
cheek? Oh, we
no,
can't.
you're on the
We
side.
can't.
Yeah.
All right, so we don't.
So, Anne, how much accuracy do you have on your character?
I got 1 natural accuracy.
And
my
your weapon's
Zambato's
a 6 plus.
It goes down to
A
4 plus my 1
No,
natural,
5
so I'm at
plus.
5.
It's going to be 7+.
How 7?
Because
But
you
you
get
have the
-2
curse.
from the left cheek obsession.
Right.
You only have 1 natural, so you're going to add +1 to it.
So I'm gonna go from 6 to 4.
No.
Why?
Well,
You're not in blind spot.
you're not in the blind spot.
You're on the side.
My weapon has 6+ accuracy.
Yes.
Correct. Left cheek obsession makes it 2 accuracy harder for you to hit, so it makes it an 8+.
Yep.
And then I subtract from my 8 my 1 natural
Correct.
accuracy, so that means I'm at a 7.
That is correct. And so it is. So we need a D10 to be rolled. And did you already ask?
Yeah, they said. Oh no, they said that was good. Did you ask for a D10 to be rolled? Anne?
No.
She reminds me of an X.
I
A 10. It's a
Okay.
perfect hit.
Yes,
Perfect.
and it's Fusion
Do
Monkey.
they have that combo master? Or is
That is the wrong character. So you're attacking the spongy leg bone, and you are flanking, so you get +2 strength to this location. So your weapon has 6 strength. You get +1, so that's 7, and then +2 more, so that's 9. So you need to roll a
plus
2.
3 here.
That's
So-
including that.
Oh, that's including that.
So you need a 2+ to wound the monster.
All right, guys, we're gonna need another D10 rolled.
So D10, let's see, maybe another 10 would be very
That would
nice.
be
I like he
really
has
Oh, it's a
7.
10.
Yes.
Oh, that's a crit.
So it's a crit, and persistent injury gimp affects some AI cards, and interestingly enough, you also knock the monster down. Oh no, that's the other character. I'm sorry. You are playing as not the person with the Zambato weapon proficiency.
Yep.
The grand weapon proficiency.
All right, so I gotta shuffle these up.
Yeah. So that how many? Wait, why are you shuffling? Oh,
She
that's
did a
the
wound.
Okay.
Did I miss something in chat?
No, you're good.
So how many AI cards does he have left?
He has 3 AI cards left.
Woo! We're getting there, guys. We're getting there.
But there's only 3 hit locations left, so we're going to hit the trap soon.
But I've got something interesting here.
What?
What?
I can get on the stone face, and if I sniper bow, I can effectively be outside of his range for his...
Right.
If you're close enough.
Yeah.
Now, when you say sniper bow, that's when you're talking about you lose 1 speed
Two
on your
speed.
bow. You lose 2 speed
Yeah.
on your bow,
Yeah.
but you gain.
+4 accuracy and +9 total range.
All right, a couple questions for chat. Aren't weapon proficiencies shared? They're shared when you master weapon proficiency, then everyone gets a specialization. We don't have a
That's
master in
correct.
it. The other thing is, what does Gimp do? It affects some AI cards. We don't know. So the AI card says if the monster's Gimp, they're going to do something else instead of what the normal attack is.
That is correct.
Okay. And then Zenith's going to cure you of your other 2 bleeds.
Thank you,
I
Zen.
have removed 2 of your bleeding tokens. I think you have 2 remaining.
No, that's it. They healed all 4 of them.
Oh, I healed you twice. You're
Yeah.
right.
Ooh, you know what else we could do? Oh no, that's silly. To trigger the trap. I'm saying we could Founding Stone the trap card, but...
That's silly. I have the spear, and
Yeah.
I can on a 7+. I cancel the trap, and I reshuffle the whole deck back together.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Say
Oh.
that again. I didn't understand you.
I have the spear,
Yes.
and if I hit the trap card, I roll a d10. On a 7+, I cancel the trap and reshuffle the hit location,
Oh, that's cool.
and then I draw a new card.
I didn't realize the spear had that. That's pretty awesome.
That's what the spear
That's the,
specialization is.
Spear specialization. If you train up the spear enough, you can do that.
Yep.
I like it. So it is the monster's turn now.
Yes.
So you are monster
I'm monster
controller.
controller. He's doing his roar again.
Oh.
Roll d10 on a result of a 3+. Go with me first. It's a 6. That's gonna work. Zenith. 8. It's gonna go on you. Twitch. 3. That's gonna go on you. And Matt, you got a 10. So we're all gonna suffer 2 brain damage
And more importantly,
and 2 damage to the head.
Alright, that's going to bruise my body, my brain, and I am now at 0 insanity. But I'm still insane because of that disorder.
Yes. And I have to roll on the brain chart.
The brain trauma? I got you.
Yeah. I rolled a 1, so that's a 3.
I believe that's -2 levels of weapon proficiency.
Ooh.
Let me double check that.
oh no.
Is spear your only weapon proficiency?
You could only declare one at a time.
Oh, I'm actually not a threat. It shouldn't have affected me. Thank you. Because I'm knocked down.
But you'll get up again.
So,
Oh, it's
never
it's,
mind that.
it's all threats, not all survivors.
Yes, it's all threats. So I'm actually fine. Thank you. And full move Gorm towards the further survivor. Which
I have
is,
to roll on the severe head injury table.
Oh.
Yeah.
I got you.
roll.
And I think you do too, Anne.
Need to roll on what?
The severe head injury table, I believe you...
Why? Oh,
Which
because
armor?
of this attack right here?
You took 2 damage to the brain and 2 damage to the head.
2
So we're
damage
keeping
to
our
the
experience
brain.
specialist, which is good.
I rolled a 3.
A 3 on the head table?
Yeah.
Decapitation! Your
Seriously?
head is split in twain. You are dead.
Alright, now wait. Is this where we decide to use the reroll?
Yeah, we probably
Possibly.
should.
Let's see what Twitch rolls for theirs.
So I took 3 damage to the brain. That takes me from 5 to 2, and
Yeah.
I need my roll for my roll was my first
For the head
roll
table.
Yeah.
was an 8.
An
On
8?
my- yep.
It is a concussion. You gain a random disorder and a bleeding token. You are fine.
Everyone's saying reroll. So
If
if
this is going to be one of the 2 Twitch rerolls, or do we have a survival of fitness reroll?
I think we have a Zach's going into work for free one day reroll.
I think we should use that one last.
I don't know about
We
that.
should use-
No, I'm not 1 bleed away from dead. I have no bleeding tokens now.
Yeah.
Lord Savior Rambo had a fabulous idea
And what is that?
that we should move his Skype cam, Zach's Skype cam, to cover the Gorm face at all times. It just should be attached.
That would be really funny.
This is what they got.
Would that improve or like make the Gorm even uglier?
So
show
please
that in the
update
window.
a bleeding token to your.
So I've updated with the bleeding token, and
And-
my brain is now at 2, and I still have my head checked off.
Correct. And you guys got spiral ganglia. So at the start of the showdown, gain the darkness awareness survivor status card.
Oh,
What does that mean?
Spiral Gang is
May
good.
I please have that card? Because I don't know how to spell that word.
And so I'm getting my reroll.
Yeah, we have 2 rerolls. We can use one of them. And do you want to let
Wait,
chat do it, or do you want
Twitch
to do it?
just get Spiral Ganglia?
Yeah,
I did.
That's really good.
but they can't use it now. It's at the start of the showdown.
So Zenith, do you whose reroll is this? Is this the?
It's one of the extra 2 that
Okay.
Boots gave us.
So ask chat to roll a d10. This is a bad idea.
For you?
Yeah. This is one of the Poots ones.
All right.
Wait, why can't you just die?
No. Why did you say that, Zenith?
Because you didn't tell him how beautiful he was.
He dies anyway.
It was a 3.
Rolled a 3. So
Yeah, that's why. Like, the head table is super dangerous to roll on.
Yeah, I know.
But chat wanted it.
Chat wanted it.
It sounds like you wanted it.
No, we need the
Alright,
bow.
we have 1 reroll remaining. The Zach works for free roll happens after all of the others.
But is that one included in the if Twitch doesn't use all their rerolls? So let's say we use that reroll. Does that mean, like, how does that work?
You just have to
You have to declare that yes, you would be willing to do that, and that way we can meet that criteria of Twitch can't use all their rerolls.
No.
What do you
I'm
mean?
not rules lawyering a free day of work for you folks.
I think everyone's saying don't use the second
Yeah.
reroll.
No.
Yeah, I think we save it.
Okay, so I am dead, unfortunately. Damn, I was 1 away from bow mastery. That's terrible.
Oh, that's why we wanted to keep you
Oh,
alive.
Panda says we got another tweet.
Uh-oh. What did he say?
This will be
Death. Yeah, he wanted you. Adam wanted you to die too.
Oh, thanks, Adam.
That's all I said was death.
Yes.
Oh.
With lots of exclamation marks.
All right.
It's as if there was a kingdom built upon it.
Okay.
Oh, damn. This is... just enough to get to you. This is no bueno.
He's gonna vomit on you.
So I feel like people are talking about whether or not they want to use the rerolls. They understand if we win this showdown, like something is added to the gambler's chest, something that Twitch votes on potentially.
Yes. So
I agree. You should use your reroll to save me because I have the best chance of surviving this fight.
but you
That
have
is
like no
true.
chance of hitting him.
That is not entirely inaccurate.
No, when he
Yeah.
gets... if he could get to the left cheek,
Yes.
he just is good.
He
That's
has
gonna
3
be,
movement.
Left cheek, I can potentially end them.
it's going to be nearly impossible for
Yes.
him to do it.
Gorm has 4 health left. For everyone asking,
4 AI cards
so bad.
or-
3 AI cards, 4 health.
Okay, so we're close, but we haven't hit the trap yet.
Yeah, and he only has 3 hit locations card left.
We're gonna hit the
And we just lost the circlet.
Well, you've got your spear.
Yeah, so you're gonna take 2 more damage for the him vomiting on you, Zenith.
Oh, I just got vomited on?
Yep.
Yeah. And you're going to get another bleed token.
Yeah. So I
Oh.
have no bleeding right now.
Actually-
That's brain trauma.
Actually, wait a second. All right, I moved the guy in the wrong. If he runs into me, he's gonna run me forward. He's gonna run me into you. You're gonna get knocked back and knocked down, right?
Yeah. I think you have to play yakety sax. while
Yeah.
that happens.
And then he would jump back 2 spaces, which
So which means I'm not in the red zone anymore.
No, you
no,
are still in the
we're
red
both
zone.
in the
I
red.
still am. This perspective is killing me.
Yeah,
Yep.
you,
Okay.
Yeah,
you're in
because
the
it's the
very
end of the
last
board.
phase.
Brain trauma.
And I'm gonna get.
That is an 8 lunacy, random disorder, E5, insanity, double to. That's a 3, so I get 6 insanity.
No, you don't
I
have.
get a random dis-
You don't have that anymore. I thought we got rid of that.
Oh, we did get rid of that.
Yeah.
You're right. So I get 3 insanity.
All right. So I'm gonna get a bleed token, and I have a severe foot injury. I'm gonna die here. I rolled a 2.
I don't think
Two
that's
is
it.
bleeding. 2
Yeah.
bleeding tokens.
Yeah, that puts me at 6 bleeding tokens.
Oh.
Adam says now it's getting interesting.
Oh, boy.
So I am dead. There's no way around that.
You're dead?
Yep, I'm dead.
Bye.
Bye. Deuces. And that means we don't have the spear, which means we're totally hitting the trap card.
Yep.
Yeah.
That sucks. Faith and Anne shall bring us to victory.
And the two people that are left both have the left cheek obsession.
Yep.
Can I get a new disorder, by the way?
What do you mean? Can you get it? Oh, you get a new disorder now?
Oh, does she?
Oh yeah, I rolled lunacy.
Wait, that means that he can get rid of left cheek obsession, no?
No, that's
that's a
curse.
curse.
That's one of yours. Somebody would need to like bless me or something for that.
Oh, darn.
And no, we cannot dash out of the way for that.
Yeah, there's no flow on Wretch. Also, I'm
And you
insane, so
You got megaphobia, which doesn't matter.
Megalophobia.
Easy Killing says, guess the only option is for Zenith to work without pay so we can get a reroll.
Remind me what megalophobia is. I know it's a Gorm one.
You can't depart against monsters that occupy more than 4 spaces on the board. So you can't fight Gorm in the future. But
Yep.
We still have one founding stone. Zenith has a founding stone.
Oh, I have a founding stone.
yep,
I'm gonna save it for a little bit.
yeah.
Balodex says, I'll tribute to remove left cheek.
I don't know if you could even do that.
I don't think you do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But if Twitch dashes,
Okay.
Twitch, you can dash, and you can get to the left cheek, so you can... This could be very bad, though, because you could hit the trap card.
How many more
A
hit
lot of people are
locations?
trying to convince me that work is not worth being paid for.
Well, when you
Not
work for Kingdom
for the
Death...
rest, dash from the whale, move closer to you.
yeah, but he is he is immortal, so he can't dash. And I was knocked down, so I wasn't able to dash anywhere.
What does his basic action do? Not his basic action. His if everyone's in his blind spot.
Everyone's in. That's
Lord
right.
Savior Rambo apparently has a suggestion
Yeah,
for what they should make. I do not think we need a pinup.
why not? Doesn't Adam have one?
I'm not legally allowed to talk.
Yeah, he does. It's in the gambler's
It's
box.
in the game.
It was number 69.
Wasn't it the first one he rolled?
Yes.
Wait, what?
The first thing it was the
Nightmare Adam?
Nightmare Adam pinup
Yeah.
thing, that
Yeah,
anime
a
thing.
pinup of him, not
Yeah.
of me.
No.
So I think that if he has one, then you should have one also.
If Zenith wins this for us, we want a pinup of him. Zenith pinup. Oh, God. So it's illuminate and all insane survivors are knocked down,
Yep. All right.
which is rough.
So Twitch can dash and hit him in the butt.
Best butt.
Well, wait. Zenith is already knocked down.
Mhm.
What we could do, Twitch could actually go and hide in the tall grass, and then he would illuminate next turn. Well, it's not really that beneficial for you guys.
Doesn't do
but
anything.
He just makes everyone a threat. I don't know. I tried.
Gorm pinup.
He's thinking things through.
I think the best bet is going to be to have Twitch attempt to hit it in the butt.
Use a survival dash over there.
Alright, so then our survival guys is going to go from 4 down to 3. We're going to use the dash action. That means that we can use twice our regular movement and still use an action. What we're going to do is we're going to hit with our Zambato. So I'm going to need somebody in chat to roll a d10. Please roll good. Good, well, high.
So it is a
4 plus.
4 plus.
8.
That's an 8. That's a hit.
Mad Dead? Good
It is
job.
not the trap card. You're
Even
attacking the mammoth mandible.
Is it super dense?
No.
No.
Okay.
You don't want to fail it, but you have 6, 7, 8 strength, so a 3+ wounds.
Awesome, guys. I'm going to have you roll another d10, and I need more than a 3. 7!
Okay.
So we wound.
That is a wound.
Then we're kind of stuck here, so I can't.
God, I really wish they had devastating.
Yeah, it would have been nice.
Yeah, the fight would be over.
Matt?
Yeah. Thank you. And Zenith, you're knocked down.
How many spaces away from the monster am I?
You are actually 3 spaces away from the monster.
Encourage me, please.
I can do
And
that.
let's assume we set an attack. How many HL cards are left? 1?
2.
All right. I have a 1 in 10 chance of hitting.
So our
Let's say, and shall we assume we set the attack pattern 1, 2?
Yeah. I mean, there's no other.
That
Alright,
makes
I'm
the most
attacking
sense.
4 times. I can only hit on a 10.
They have
That
minus
is-
3 luck, chat. They're asking if that was a crit.
They have -3 luck, unfortunately. -3 luck tokens. So.
I have rolled a 1, a 3, a 5, and a 10.
Oh, he did get it. It's not the trap card.
Last card is a trap card, apparently.
Okay, we
So-
got lucky.
You're
Well-
attacking the Mammoth Bulging Eye.
Who has the founding stone?
Zenith does.
I do.
So then that
Alright,
would be.
the Mammoth Bolding Eye, that is a 6 plus 5 is an 11.
That's just
Minus
enough.
2, sorry.
Oh, left cheek.
No,
left cheek.
-2 because I'm not attacking the best cheek.
Yeah. You have -2 strength. So,
That is a failure.
what did you roll?
I rolled a 6 plus my 5 natural strength -2. That's a
But
9.
you're +3 for your guitar itself.
Oh yeah, I forgot that.
Yep. That's a wound.
Okay.
Alright, I have wounded the monster.
Okay.
Okay. So there's one card left. It is the trap card because it somehow got to the bottom of the deck
The
somehow.
monster has 2 wounds left.
Yes. One AI card. It's the roar card. So he's just gonna keep doing
Oh, damn.
brain damage
And head damage.
and head damage.
That's terrible.
Just horrible, horrible, horrible stuff.
Oh, God.
And we cannot surge.
Okay.
Oh, God. Zenith pin up the Hung Beetle Knight.
Twitch is technically in the blind spot, so they're not a threat, right?
Correct.
No, or no, they're
You
still a
are
threat.
still a threat.
Yeah, still a
Threat
threat.
just means you're standing up.
Yep. All right. So,
You're going to roll again on the severe head injury.
Seriously?
Yeah.
we got to roll for everyone. So first for Twitch, 8, 3.
So
you both get
2
2 brain damage,
Yeah.
2 head damage.
Alright. That's a brain trauma for me. I rolled a 9, new perspective, knockdown, D10 insanity.
Oh, that really sucks.
I rolled a 1.
On the brain.
Yes.
On the brain?
Yeah.
Okay. So what's a 1 on the brain?
1 on the brain table plus 3 is memory loss. Lose 2 levels of weapon proficiency.
Doesn't have any.
Don't have any. So now I need a D10 for the severe head injury.
4 insanity. Alright.
So, no, that was the brain injury, guys.
Don't kill me before I need to be killed.
We need a D10 to be rolled and for the
Head injury?
a 2.
2. Head explosion. Your head erupts like a ripe melon. Everybody else loses a survival. I'm down to 5 survival, 4 insanity. Looks
Can
like
I
it's
reroll?
me against the Gorm.
Wait.
And I'm about to hit the trap card and I'm knocked down.
Wait.
But Zenith is immortal right now.
I
So
am immortal.
so if he knocks out the trap card and then tosses his freaking founding, no,
He would have to do 2.
he has to do 2 more wounds.
2 wounds.
Should I re-roll that head injury
You
so
need
I
a-
don't die?
You need a 5+.
A 5+.
It's not gonna. It's unlikely.
Yeah, it's unlikely. It's best to have Zenith try to do this somehow.
Yeah.
The only problem is that I'm gonna take a lot of bleeding really fast because the monster has to retch first.
Yeah.
So I take a bleed there. I don't take damage because I'm immortal, so I go down to 2 insanity.
Okay.
I'm knocked down. I miss my turn. The monster goes again.
You're not a threat. He's just gonna go back 2 more spaces, and he's not gonna throw up on you.
No. First, he's gonna. It doesn't say to illuminate. It does say to illuminate. So now he
Oh.
becomes a threat.
All right. So
And
eliminate
all
is
insane
Does illuminate end the monster's turn?
the Gorm bulb increases intensely, suddenly making the darkness light. Until the end of the next round, all survivors are now threats. And if they knock down or use an effect that says otherwise, insane survivors are thrown into wild fits. They are knocked down. You're already knocked down though.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna move back 2 spaces,
Retch, and I'm out of range.
and you're out of range.
However, you are also out of range to hit him with your attack.
That's fine. I'm gonna heal my bleeding tokens.
Okay. And do you want to move closer to him, or?
You should move closer because all he's gonna do is move 2 spaces back every turn until he's up against a wall.
Then I will obliquely move forward so that I'm never in the retch zone. Because that's the only thing that's gonna
Yeah, that's what I was gonna. So he's gonna keep doing this. So he's gonna attack you again.
So we roll to see what does it need to
A
hit
3
again?
plus, and I rolled a 3.
So you're gonna take
Okay.
2 more brain damage, 2 more head damage.
Okay, so I absorb it, then I roll on the table That is a 5 plus 2 is a 7. Random disorder, D5 insanity. That's 4 insanity. And can I get a new disorder to probably replace megalophobia?
And you got
Megalophobia.
megalophobia.
And you got megalophobia.
Okay, so he's
Okay.
gonna
I have
jump.
no bleeding tokens.
Right, he's gonna.
So I'm gonna make incremental progress. We need you to roll 1s or 2s.
Can I
And then
dodge?
the monster
Go
wrench
ahead.
is moving back
No.
2 spaces.
All right, so you got 1 bleed token. What did you get a bleed token for?
When it wrenched the first time. I no longer
No,
have
but you
any
cured
bleeding.
cured the 2.
Yeah, I don't have any bleed right
You don't have any bleed. I thought you said you had 1 bleed. All right, so you
No,
move.
I got rid of it.
You move 3 spaces forward. He's gonna. I rolled a 5.
So 2 more brain damage, 2 more head damage.
So 4 brain
No,
damage.
I'm at 0 insanity.
All right,
Okay.
so you're at 0.
So then he's gonna back up 2 spaces,
Yep.
and he's gonna vomit. And
Can you actually? I'm gonna look up wretch for a sec. I just want to make sure, or not wretch. More.
what are you looking up, Zenith?
I want to. Oh yeah, roar doesn't move the monster, and then it moves backwards.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So actually, the monster is never gonna move, so I can just get to the left cheek and wallop it.
No, he keeps jumping backwards because of Wretch.
Yeah, but he's never gonna move because of roar. So he's never gonna turn around. So as long as I get to the left cheek, I'm fine.
But you
You're
can't.
gonna get
He's
right
going.
over.
He's gonna back up until he's against the
Oh,
board
you're right. I
edge.
can get to the left flank.
Yep,
Yeah.
you get the left flank. Close,
Okay,
but
no
not quite.
All right, and then I have to hit the trap, which I have to survive.
Which
Actually,
you
wait a minute. The monster full moves. What's the move? What is the exact movement text on the trap?
I'll take a look at it. Full move the Gorm towards the attacker. If the monster ends its movement adjacent to the attacker, the Gorm headbutts them, and you suffer damage to the head location. 2 damage to the head location.
I can blank the trap.
You can, but you're just gonna take it to your brain anyway. You're just gonna roll on the insanity table. You don't take
Oh, yeah,
damage.
you're right.
It doesn't
I
matter.
forgot.
So
All
the
right,
chances of you
so-
actually dying from it is slim.
I forgot. Yeah. All right. Let's keep it going. Keep rolling and keep moving me 3 spaces closer. It's 2 spaces
Oh,
away.
I need to roll for you. You're gonna take another 4 insanity.
All right. That is.
Lawyer it to death.
Yes, that's what.
That is a 10. Clarity. You are knocked down. Oh, I'm dead.
What?
We have to reroll.
Wait.
You want to use the last Twitch reroll on this?
Well,
Yeah,
otherwise.
Otherwise,
fail.
we're fail. So
I'll put it to Twitch, but Immortal is a disorder that basically turns damage into brain damage. I have another disorder, I'm forgetting the name of it, that makes me always insane no matter what.
If you have 3 disorders, you die.
that's the only way he can
But-
die right now.
But the way that you can die from brain traumas is with the Accept Darkness, you get a bonus to your rolls. If you roll a 12, chat does not want to use the reroll.
But put a vote down.
Yeah, and put a poll up
Why?
to see what they're voting for.
I mean, guys. Well, here's the thing, because I don't know if you guys saw it in chat, but what they're concerned with is if we lose and we don't use all our rerolls, Adam doesn't
Cancel
take away.
Christmas.
Right.
Yeah.
Adam doesn't cancel Christmas.
Adam doesn't cancel Christmas.
They're saying go to work and use that reroll.
Yeah, you could do that reroll.
I'll
We'll buy you
use it.
pizza for the day you go into work.
I'll use that if we use our last reroll first.
Oh, yeah. So, Anne, please put
So
up a poll.
so
If Twitch loses and unused all granted rerolls, I will remove the Xmas rewards from the gambler's chest.
People are scared of losing Christmas.
I know.
They really are. Okay, so
A GoFundMe.
Oh, goodness.
did you put a poll up?
I'm getting there.
Okay.
He's very impatient.
I know.
This is up to chat.
So,
That's the one way that he could die right now, pretty much. That and bleed tokens.
You can't get them fast enough to.
The chance of dying in the reroll is 1 out of 10. Yeah. So, 10% chance of canceling Christmas. Well, that's unless Zenith decides to go to work for free, and then we would have a 1 in 100 shot of canceling Christmas.
Yep.
Work for free. Work for free. It's the only thing I was looking for. I'm a middle-aged man.
Oh, it's a neck and neck race right now. No is winning. Yes is up. No just pulled far ahead.
If he doesn't die, you don't automatically win. That is very true. We don't automatically win.
We don't automatically win. We are extremely close, though.
We are close.
How many more wounds do we actually need to beat him?
2.
2.
So
I have to survive the trap, but I can tank the trap.
Yeah, the trap isn't what worries me. It's just, well, it's also the fact that once you do hit him, he's going to turn and then he's going to do his back it up across the board again.
Yeah, but I'm going to force it into a corner at that point.
Yeah, but you're going to have to roll on the brain injury table like 4 or 5 more times.
Yeah, but the odds of me failing there are pretty bad. Or pretty good for us. Because remember, every single time that I don't roll a 10 on that table or a 1, I'm gaining insanity.
That's
which is
true.
Armor.
That's true.
So,
But generally, most of the time you only gain a D5. And you're taking 4 every time.
he has Founding Stone, right?
he does have found stone, so he needs to do 1 more damage, and then he can toss his stone.
Mm-hmm.
And
I need
do
to
it.
tank the trap.
Yeah.
Then do 1 more damage, and then I chuck the stone.
Yeah.
As the trap is on top, everyone explodes.
Yeah, everyone would explode.
Well, actually, the best thing that you would do is actually to run right in front of his face and then do the Founding Stone? And then try and trigger the trap, because then he would just keep continuing to move backwards.
He does have bone darts. He could do something
Have
from...
bone darts.
Yeah, so you could actually hit it.
Actually, I could be attacking with bone darts right now.
Yeah, you could be.
But then it'll keep. I have to chase it down again. Okay. It looks like the votes have stabilized at 132.
So, what are the results?
So at 100.
59 votes for no, 73 votes for yes.
Oh.
So Twitch, listen, but before we get, because we know the KDM comments are coming, we put up the poll, we asked our viewers, we know the risks that are, everybody's crystal on the risks.
And Zenith said he would work for free for a day.
Maybe.
What? If we do this, I will offer that reroll.
Okay.
So everybody's crystal, we've done the poll. I'm going to refresh the poll 1 more time. Oh, and now we've gone from 72 to 74 votes. So yes.
Oh, and I also didn't want to use bone darts. I don't want to turn the monster around just yet.
Yeah. Because the monster's gonna dash at him. It's not gonna. He's still gonna trigger the trap, and he's also the chances of him actually hitting with the bone darts is the same as the other ones. They're the same.
So we're still nervous, but we're putting all our faith in you. My 2K Kickstarter, so much tension. May the odds always be in your favor.
So, Zenith, do you want to reroll, or do you want Twitch to reroll?
It's Josh's fault, always in
I'm going to
forever.
reroll.
Okay.
I have rolled a 3.
Okay.
Danger Seizure. I take a damage, gain a disorder, and D5 insanity.
That's not dead.
That's definitely not dead.
The damage itself is a brain trauma. That is a 9.
Oh.
Actually, wait. There's an interesting question of order. So danger seizure. I take a damage to myself. I'm still insane. So yeah, that's a brain trauma. So 9. I'm interrupting my brain trauma with another one. Let's see. I'll get the D5 insanity, and then I'll take that one.
Okay.
So I get 3 insanity. Then maniacal laughter. I'm knocked down. -1 speed token. Target token. D5 insanity. 6. That's another 3. So I'm at 6 insanity. At -1 speed, which is pretty bad, and party target token doesn't matter, and can I get a disorder?
You got weak spot.
All right, that let's assume I have a relevant weak spot, but it's almost certainly going to go away.
All right.
All right.
What would Frog Dog do?
Oh, goodness. He would fart.
Zenith would know.
I would know a thing or two about the frog.
Okay, so you're knocked down. It is your turn.
You're gonna get back up.
It's the monster's turn again.
Oh.
He's not a threat, so it doesn't do that.
Yeah.
But then he's going to do his
I
illuminate.
got the priority target token from the 11.
Yeah.
Oh,
But he's gonna you're still a threat, so he's gonna intimidate you. And we've been reading this card a little bit wrong, so go ahead and do 10.
hang on. Adam just told me to look at his Twitter.
I salute your bravery. Bring Anne back to life with 4 bleeding tokens. Get rid of Immortal, +1 reroll. I love you, Adam.
Get rid of Immortal. I don't know if this is
Yes.
good.
I have become useless. Stand me up. I'm gonna chuck my stand me up. I'm gonna attack and die.
I'm coming back. Am I coming back with my 2 survival?
Now wait.
Yeah. Wait.
Do I come back as a zombie? Don't like this.
Yes, you always look like that. Yeah, but here's the thing. I say that Zenith should throw his founding stone right now, right
hit the
before
trap?
Anne comes back
I'm
in.
gonna chuck my founding
To
stone.
hit the trap?
It's gonna hit the trap. Yeah, I think he wants to trigger the trap.
Yeah. Anne's
And-
gonna.
You need to hit trigger the trap before I come back to life because God forbid I come back to life and die right away. That's kind of what we're trying to avoid.
Yeah, you stood up in the wrong square. I fixed it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think I'm one farther closer.
Yeah.
So you're throwing your founding stone.
I'm chucking my founding stone.
Okay.
Not the trap card.
Activate the tarp card.
Hang on. Let me just confirm one thing. So I got knocked down. Roar. Miss a turn. Monster goes again. I have to survive one more roar, remember.
Okay, so survive one more roar.
Oh yeah, because I'm just going to take 2. So I go down to 2 insanity, stand up, chuck
Yeah.
my founding stone.
I'm pretty sure that Zenith's the only one with a founding stone.
No, well, yes. Right now, he is the only one
Yes.
with the founding stone.
Right.
So trap card. So the monster is going to lure paroxysm. Full move the Gorm towards its attacker. If the monster ends its movement adjacent to the attacker, the Gorm headbutts them with its enormous skull as its lure dances frantically atop its head. The attacker suffers 2 damage to the head location. So full move the Gorm towards him.
It is a severe head injury.
And then, so yeah, roll for that, please.
That is a 6. 6 on the
Not
spearhead
bad.
injury table. Death. -1 permanent evasion.
Death. I thought you said death.
So did I.
So that brings my evasion down to +1.
And-
Interesting thing, I can now use survival again.
Okay.
That's kind of funny. Turn to face the monster towards the most survivors. Each survivor in the monster's facing is knocked down and suffers 2 brain damage.
Sure. That
Am
brings
I-
me down to 0 insanity.
Am I getting knocked down again?
No, I'm gonna say you appear here, and
Okay.
you can move into his blind spot and then attack him.
Left cheek blind spot?
Yep.
Perfect.
Also, I would just like to point one thing out before
Yes.
you do that. I'm no longer immortal.
Yeah.
I can't surge. Can you stand me up so I can dash?
So I
Oh wait, you have survival. Never mind. Keep your survival.
keep my
I'll be
2
fine.
survival.
Yeah, don't worry about me.
I always worry about you.
Oh, thank you, man.
Alright. Now I'm gonna stab it in the butt.
Well, wait.
What?
So do we want to stand Zenith up just because she's more likely to damage the monster than you are?
Don't stand me up.
Okay.
How much survival does she have?
2.
Yeah, keep it.
Kingdom Death?
And what does their? I don't think they have a fountain stone.
They
No.
don't have a founding stone, unfortunately. Okay, so Anne, you're going to be attacking with your
Zenbato.
Zambato.
So I need to roll.
have that.
I'm in the left
Oh.
cheek, so I'm no longer impacted by my left
so you hit
cheek
5+.
obsession. So I hit on a 5+.
This is it. We need a drum roll.
Well, he still has 1.
We need to do 2 damage. with
She
them.
doesn't have
Yeah, we need to
devastating.
do 2 damage, but she only has the Zambato.
Yeah.
All right, and this is gonna bring it down to its basic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and
7.
Mustard Map is right. I can't be encouraged. I'm deaf. I can hear it anyway.
So a 7, that is a hit.
Okay.
You're attacking the mammoth skull.
Is it super dense? No.
This is actually interesting.
I ask it whether it's super dense in case you guys don't know, because the Zenbato is a fragile weapon. So if I hit a super dense space, hit location
And then
with
we
my
say
fragile
something.
weapon, my weapon breaks.
That's a Zambato.
Oh, if you hit the mammoth skull, the Gorm will run over you.
Yeah.
And this will be fun.
Yeah.
Run over me?
Yep. If you
Because
wound
he
it,
backs up?
if you wound it, he is going to turn the opposite direction and run to the.
And I
the
can't use
port
my
edge.
dash in between
No.
my middle of my attack.
That is correct.
So then I'm gonna die.
No.
No, it's not
What?
gonna damage you.
It's not going to
It only
damage me.
damages you if it stops on top of.
No, it
no,
doesn't
that's right. It
damage you.
doesn't damage you for that.
Oh, I
Alright,
just can't
so
run
roll a
over.
d10.
And so you have 6, 7, 8 strength, so it's a 3
8.
plus to wound.
I wound it.
That is a wound.
That's a wound.
The monster is now down to its basic action. If we win, we get something new in the gambler's chest. If we lose, we can cancel Christmas.
So he's going to turn around and move full.
So now it's all it's all on you, right?
Well, you're still alive.
Shh, don't put this pressure on me.
It's up to the two of you. It's teamwork makes the dream work.
That works.
Don't forget he's going to jump back
High
2
five.
spaces and
Is
retch.
that how that works? If she's here, he's going to keep pushing her. So if he runs into her, he's going to just keep pushing her forward? Or do they go off to the side for knockback?
I'm sorry?
If he runs over them, does he keep pushing them forward?
No.
Or they get knocked
full move
aside.
the monster, and then you resolve the collision.
Okay, so they just get knocked down.
What is it? The crit result, isn't it 8?
No, unfortunately, they have 3 minus luck tokens.
Yes.
I should-
Yeah, Stiletto. Stiletto I can say. Stiletto is hard.
Stiletto.
I'm the one who has plus 3 luck.
Yep. So, Zenith, you could get back up now, right? You get up now? And he's
You
gonna...
get up.
Well, the monster is going to do his basic action.
He's gonna do his basic action. There is no threats.
So he's going to illuminate right now.
So everyone's a
And the
threat.
monster will retch.
And he's gonna move.
And so everyone is now a threat. You guys all stand back up.
Come on,
Zenith,
you can do it.
do you want to dash and heal their bleed tokens just in case something bad happens?
Yes, yes, you do.
It's a brilliant idea.
It's a brilliant idea. Sometimes, Josh.
How much? Oh, and
4.
that bleed?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
came back with
I
4
can't
bleeds.
reach her, though.
If you dash, you can.
And you're
I
no
will-
longer mortal.
Yeah,
I
you,
can't tell how far away I am from the monster.
You're 4 spots away from the monster. You're 4 spots away from her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spots away from the monster.
Ugh,
she has a better chance of hitting and wounding.
And she only does 1, so...
Okay, I'll be in the wretch zone though, so I'll be in trouble.
Wait, how are
I'm
you?
just thinking, is
He'll
there
get
any way we can do
knocked
it?
back.
Oh.
I don't think there's any way we can do it, so I won't be in the wretch zone as well.
No. If she moves forward into the left cheek area, like
You can
go
get
and-
on the side of the board. You'll be fine.
Yeah. 'Cause
Okay,
you-
I trust you. The Gorm is currently covered by chat, so I can't see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you only have 2 bleed tokens now.
Okay.
And-
That's right. I didn't update my.
Yeah.
Which means I got.
And then you get to the left cheek, best cheek.
All right, and then we gotta roll again to hit it with a Zambato.
Yep.
Yes.
And 5 plus hits.
Come on, guys.
Is it a 5?
Please tell me.
No, 4. 4 plus.
Yeah,
4
fine,
plus.
we
4.
got a 4.
All right.
You're attacking the spongy leg bone.
That's disgusting.
3 plus wounds, 10 crits.
Here we go, guys. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it.
This is including the left cheek, best cheek.
Yes.
Strategic
The-
bu-
9!
They don't have a... The Gorm is dead.
Yes.
Congratulations, you
Woo!
won and saved Christmas. You saved afterward for free.
That was all distress.
Oh,
Oh
say
my
move
goodness.
chat again to see the finale. We put Gorm in the middle of the board.
OMG.
We get +2 extra resources
Why?
Dude,
from the Ancient Interdition. That's what he had us put in there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
How does it go? Teamwork makes the dream work.
Teamwork makes the dream at hashtag Hung Beetle Night.
You know why I'm relieved right now? Is because all the internet will not rage against us.
Oh, yeah.
Because we won. If we lost,
There's gonna be
Wait,
rage
no.
either way.
if we lost though, it would have been worse than the Phoenix death.
You think so?
Yes.
Oh yes.
Yes, because you can't cancel Christmas.
Because we would have killed Christmas.
Naysayers become learned in the ways of YOLO.
+1 for Hung Beetle Night.
Gorm the Grinch is dead.
Actually, it's not over yet.
What?
Feathered
Double or
Gro-
nothing? No,
we
listen.
have to survive.
Well, yeah, we have to do the blind exit now.
Oh,
Do we
come
do the blind exit first, or do we do the
It's-
aftermath
It
first?
says during the aftermath. I believe it actually shows it in the aftermath itself.
The
It does not say. So Zenith, the aftermath. when do we actually do the fetid grotto?
Can you show me the line in the book? Again, Gorm is not something I know as well.
It's going to be kind of hard for me to put it on this camera, but I think you might be able to see it. It says,
What do you... Where?
during the aftermath, all victorious survivors make a blind exit.
I think this is helpful. Yeah, let's just say every victorious survivor rolls d10.
Okay.
Right now?
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. So, Zenith, I need you to roll a d10, and Twitch, I need you guys to roll a d10.
That is... I wonder if that's showing up. Is
A 10.
10?
my friends.
Ooh. Oh, that's good. What did chat roll?
I think it was a 7.
Yeah, I think it was a 7.
Okay, so 7. Crawling on your hands and knees to avoid the burning mists, pools of acid burn your limbs. Gain the Acid Palms ability and suffer -1 permanent movement.
Oh. Wait, for me?
No, that's for...
That's for
that's for
Anne,
Anne.
Okay,
Twitch.
good.
So you get Acid Palms, which means when you're attacking with Fist and Tooth, you
Yeah.
roll an extra d10 on your strength check. So it's like sharp for your hands.
So just Fist and Tooth?
It's called Acid Palms.
Yeah, just right Acid Palms. And so Zenith, you got a 10. So gasping in the den's thick mist, you struggle to breathe. You may spend 3 survival. Do you have 3 survival?
I do, because I have exactly 3 left.
You gain the legendary Lungs secret fighting art.
I like that
What?
one. You can get legendary. I thought legendary lungs was just from the butcher.
Nope.
That's from this too.
That's cool.
So he's going to hit all the trap
I'm
cards.
replace strategist with that, so I'm Tenacious, Legendary Lungs, Abyssal Sadist.
Daisy X's acid palms.
Oh, but
is really
strategist is so good.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, but didn't you lost our bow specialist?
Well, that doesn't mean we can't make another.
good. Listen,
Oh!
chat says Anne the Savior pinup, and I'm all about that life.
I'll get rid of Tenacious and keep Strategist.
Okay.
Alright, let's do the rest of the aftermath.
Okay, so we all, the alive survivors, gain +1 hunt experience. So Anna has her first hunt experience, and what a doozy it was. And Nicole's elbow is up to what?
Oh, Anna didn't have
I
that
don't know.
she didn't get aged up. She's like halfway through.
Okay, and so then we are going to add weapon proficiency. Did you take care of that?
Oh, and while you have Nicole's sheet up, give her blind, so -1 per...
Yeah, I got that.
Factors. Okay.
And then the group gains the following rewards. We're going to get 4 basic resources and 6 Gorm resources.
Plus
Plus
8.
the extra 2.
8 Gorm resources.
Yes. So the first time the Gorm is defeated, add Gormery and Gormchemist to the settlement locations. And if they have not innovated it yet, the settlement gains the Negretto innovation. So
Let's do some alchemy.
we got some dense bone, we got a meaty rib, we got stout hide, we got jiggling lard, we got another dense bone, we got another stout hide, we have a stout kidney, and we have a mammoth hand. So we got a nice variation there of Gorm resources.
Variety?
Good spread.
That too.
No brain, though.
No brain. And Gorm pinup. And then we got a broken lantern, a mystery meat, a monster organ, and a monster hide. Okay, so we got those lovely, lovely resources, and it's time to go back to the settlement.
Yeah.
We have a bunch of dead people.
So a bunch of endeavors.
We got a bunch of endeavors that
What's the
Yeah,
what's
one
the
more.
principle, the death principle?
we have
Graves.
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 So we're gonna get a bunch more endeavors, which we're not really gonna make babies with. We're gonna use those to probably age a bunch of people up.
Probably.
Male Gorm pinup, yes, that's what we all want.
No pinups, real gameplay stuff. I can appreciate that, but I would give up all the gameplay stuff just to see the Zack riding on the Gorm pinup.
Zenith riding a Gorm, Hung Beetle Knight. I think that's getting more and more traction. So when does Gorm
Well,
climate
Adam
happen?
did say selection of 3, and he can reject them all if they're ridiculous.
That's true.
However, I've seen some of this game, so what exactly is Adam's line
So-
for ridiculous?
I think we can all agree that I'm a ridiculous person.
Yeah.
I think that.
So the prescription tweeted at Adam said, "You just didn't want to see Queen Anna dead."
yeah.
And Adam responds, "I was always planning on rewarding the bravery if the community took the plunge."
Ooh.
Yeah,
I mean,
I complete, total honesty, Adam didn't say this, but I bet you would have gotten something as cool if you didn't actually use the reroll.
but this is the same thing with the Phoenix. Even though we died the 3 times, when he was tweeting at us during that fight,
Yeah.
it was die with honor, go with the bravery. he's somebody who
Yeah.
seems to really push your luck.
Oh, that's-
do it.
That's an awesome idea, Chocolate Waffle. The Krampus nemesis. I
Leaves
love
gifts
that.
on the settlement. That's kind of cool.
I love that.
Can we demand that Zach has to work on it? On his free day of
I'm
work?
not going to complain getting my work. I almost had to take a day off for free.
Yeah, this is... So, we got Rivalry as our settlement event.
Nice.
Are we gonna die? Is this more death? This is
If...
You could die.
Yeah.
good, right?
So I need the 2 remaining survivors, returning survivors. So Queen
Nice.
Anna and
Nicole's
Nicole's
elbow.
begin to argue, and their screams rouse the settlement.
Can we talk about how fitting these survivors'
Yeah.
names are? Because Queen Anna and Nicole's Elbow, these are 2 popular names because of the Nicole's Elbow joke, and Queen Anna because of Adam's wife, girlfriend,
Significant
other, SO. On top of that, Anne is playing Queen Anna and Nicole's Elbow,
You just
so
wanted to
it's
throw
cat
yourself
fight.
in there.
I totally did. This is a cat fight going on.
So, Anne, I need a D10 to be rolled.
All right, guys.
Now can we use that extra reroll he gave us earlier?
Technically,
If we don't like it.
7.
a 7. The 2 rivals immediately come to blows. Randomly choose one of the 2 rivals to suffer a gaping chest wound.
Am I
Wait,
gonna
what?
die?
We need
Oh, we're gonna give this to Nicole's Elbow because she has the blessing of the panda and she can just skip the next hunt and heal all her severe injuries.
That works.
Add rivalry to the next year on the timeline. Yay.
So it comes back.
Yeah,
Just letting you know, Anne,
Yeah.
we could endeavor, and not only get rid of rivalry from the timeline, we might get married.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Jesus. Okay.
That makes me so happy. Look
So
at
the
this
the
face.
ladies came to blows, but now we have to do Gorm climate, Josh.
Oh yeah, we're going on it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Are you looking for it now?
Yeah.
It comes, Gorm climate. He'll find it eventually.
We actually have another story about 222, but
222. What story about?
Yeah, and I was turning out, I should make a point if you're talking about Anna. Yes, Adam and Anna are totally married. I remember when that happened.
Wife and partner. She wrote the Gorm.
And yeah, it's her monster.
That's awesome. Oh, that's so fitting then that Queen Anna killed the Gorm.
Yeah.
That's fabulous. You've got
So-
such a poetic little.
Everyone's saying new
Question.
tweet.
Yeah, that was the
that was the
wife
tweet.
and partner. She wrote the Gorm. the
Oh,
Gorm.
okay. Sorry.
I
And then,
only question that because when I talked to him, he said my partner Anna, and I'm just like, I thought they were married. I'm not 100% sure.
Business
Just
partner.
it
it was just
There you
questionable.
go.
That's the only reason was I wasn't sure.
We did beat the Gorm. It was a very tough struggle for us all, but we did it.
It was close.
So, Anne, I need one more D10 to be rolled.
All right,
the returning
guys.
survivors find the settlement tormented by relentless foul weather. Add Gorm climate to the next lantern year.
Roll that.
10.
Okay.
That's good, right?
Do we have storytelling?
I don't
And you know
think
who
so.
you can thank for Gorm climate? Anna.
Yay! Thanks. The settlement struggles
Take credit
against.
where credit's due.
Yeah, the settlement struggles against the quaking ground, linking arms to brace themselves against the storm. Nominate a survivor with 0 hunt XP. They draw strength from the settlement's determination and gain +1 courage.
That's cool.
So, do I have the sheets?
You have the sheets. Oh, no, they are saying Josh picked a survivor when it said random. Yeah, it did say random, and you picked a survivor.
For what?
For the rivalry, it says randomly pick a survivor.
For the injury?
Yeah,
Alright, then roll a d10.
randomly choose. So Queen Anna for even.
Yeah.
Nicole's elbow for odd. Still Nicole's elbow.
Okay.
Nothing changed. Thank you for
Sorry
whoever
about that.
pointed that out. Freynard.
Renard.
So Highlander, Shannon the Cannon,
I like that divorced gaming followed after the whole marriage discussion.
Gundark, Ambient Face, Edge Champion, and the dreaded
Lungi.
Lungi?
Lurgy.
Lurgy. They all have 0 hunt XP, so...
Give it to Gundark. Gundark gets
For
plus
anyone,
1
I
crit.
have no idea what guidelines there are for the request.
Cloak and Dagger,
Yes.
when we get there, would like to use tributes to name Survivor.
Yeah.
Alright.
So there is like a lineup right now, but feel free to just tell us what name you'd like to name a survivor, and it'll be the next one in line for the next baby that we make or survivor that we find in general.
Or better yet, Cloak and Dagger, please whisper it to me.
Yeah.
That would be great, and I will go ahead and adjust the tribute points.
Thicker man instead of slender man. So
Alright.
funny.
So, as a group, we need to come together with 3 things.
3 things. So let's take care of that now. No? Or do we want to set up like a poll system or?
Oh, well, let's get ideas, and then we come up with a poll system or something.
Yeah. So let's take some ideas right now. And Josh, do you want to write them down or
Let's
Ann?
workshop this.
Yeah.
And while people are thinking, let's do Phoenix Feather real quick, because that's actually the next event this year.
Ann, would you mind
Yeah.
opening up a thing so you can write down the different suggestions that we have?
A poll?
No, like a notepad.
Oh.
So I'm doing Pahonix feathers.
Yeah. Oops.
A fallen feather fills the settlement with dread. The skies bubble and murmur as a dark presence tears through the atmosphere like a negative lightning bolt, sucking the air and energy from all who gaze upon it. A light rain begins. The survivors turn their eyes up to see a huge iridescent feather slowly floating toward the ground. Their lantern lights reflect strange rainbows off the twisting feather. A primal fear takes root in the settlement. You may now hunt the phoenix. Add it to the quarry list on the settlement record sheet. Nominate a single survivor to speak. They gain +1 courage and break the silence. So who do we want to have break the silence? We could.
I think it should be Anna. She did the killing blow.
She did do the killing blow, or it could be Gundark because he just got another courage, so he could speak up. I don't know, just spitballing here. So what do you think, Anne? Survivor nominated first to speak to break the silence.
I wanted to say Anna, but I feel like if you're really role-playing this, Anna just kicked the Gorm's ass and then got into a bitch fight, so she's tired. She doesn't want to talk to nobody.
And Zenith, do you have a suggestion for someone to nominate for this?
A suggestion, to add to the list?
No, for the Phoenix Feather break the silence.
Oh, for the
event.
Phoenix Feather. Let's nominate our returning hero, Anne.
Oh, okay, so Queen Anna is being nominated.
So
Okay.
can you give Anna courage?
So 1 courage to Queen Anna, if you could mark that off. And I need a D10 to be rolled, Anne. So please have the next person in chat.
So you
dog,
want a
know.
notepad for all the suggestions being thrown out in chat?
Yes,
Yeah.
please. A
I
7.
hate you.
The survivor exclaims that the fallen feather is the most beautiful and dangerous thing that they have ever laid eyes on. Each color runs perfectly into another, and gazing upon it imparts a strange sense of longing. They are convinced that there has never been something so perfect in this world. The survivor greedily hides the feather from the others. They gain the crazed fighting art and the hoarder disorder, and +1 courage. And then the other returning survivors gain +2 insanity.
That is me.
Yep.
I'm up to 2 insanity.
You're at 2 insanity? Okay.
And so you increase your insanity by 2 as well, Anne.
And what's your survival at?
My survival is 0 because I spent it to get legendary lungs.
Okay.
I should have immortal strategist. I lost. No, I don't have immortal because Adam took it from me.
Yeah, Adam took it from you.
Yeah, he took that.
So I have the thing that makes me always insane, a weak spot that we haven't rolled. Strategist, legendary lungs, and abyssal sadist.
Okay. Yep. So Adam didn't like the game-breaking
The immortal.
Immortal Stark Ravens, I'm assuming?
No. Nobody likes that.
No. That's going to get nerfed. I know. Something.
I don't know. Actually, yeah. I simply cannot speak to future nerfings.
Oh.
Josh, you have the legendary lung secret fighting art. Someone's asking exactly what it does.
Oh, for every confirmed hit you do, you get to roll another die, and you keep
I like that idea.
doing that forever. What idea did you like?
Evo came with the idea of unique, cool base inserts.
Ooh. Sculpted terrain. That would be cool.
Adam said a couple things
I
against that.
have no idea what the bounds of this are, but I get the feeling that the folks who are hoping for an entire expansion or like a Dragon King size monster are likely to be disappointed.
That's interesting. Pet companion miniature.
That was mentioned by somebody before.
Here's legendary ones.
Legendary lungs. Here, I'll put that in the thing. Once per attack, for each successful hit, make an additional attack roll. So yeah, you just give that to the what are you doing? What do you stop that, Josh? But yeah, so that means if you're attacking with all the speed guitars, then it's a little ridiculous.
Yeah, you don't want to attack with paired guitars,
No.
legendary lung, unless you're trying to blow the trap off.
Yeah.
With Reginald, who's got +2 speed.
He only gets one guitar.
Yeah, he only gets one guitar. But no, that would mean you could do up to 12 attacks that turn.
No. Every single time you hit.
No, it says once per attack.
Oh, once per attack? I thought it was...
Once per attack.
For each successful hit, you may make an additional attack roll. So if you attack with 6 speed and you hit on all of them, you could do up to
I
12.
played that wrong last time, so...
Yeah.
All right. I saw some things. They were talking about a Gorm campaign.
I see a lot of people asking for a metal dice option.
Metal dice.
We've got 7 votes so far that I'm counting up and down. Guys, I'm a little behind because I'm trying to organize this.
Look at you being all helpful and
But
stuff.
for Krampus, a lot of people want Krampus. I mean, somebody said an Anne pinup and a Zenith pinup, and I told you I'm all about that life. Immortalized as a pinup? That's awesome.
And metal dice. Wish we knew someone who could make metal dice.
Yeah, I wish we knew someone.
Somebody that made metal
Only we
dice.
knew somebody who could make
Yeah. Actually, you can do an exclamation point dice because the pre-order links up now too.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
okay.
I didn't finish doing anything else.
Shameless self-promotion.
Shameless self-promotion. Yay.
We make dice. They happen to be metal.
Yeah.
Wink, wink.
They don't have the hit locations on them, but
You never know.
you never know. All right. So
Up to-
I know a lot. Krampus is definitely going to be one of the 3 suggestions.
Definitely. I'm at 9 votes. I'm just deleting the rest of the Krampus suggestions. This is going to be definitely one
Immortal milestone figure.
I really do love the Krampus idea. I think it fits in very nicely into the world.
A narrative Josh A. Blooded and beaten survivor.
Makes his way back
It's
to the
my
camp.
fault. Comes with coward.
Comes with cowardice philosophy.
I'm the one that's all going for it. I never said no.
We got another popular one was people were asking for like a gambler nemesis or something gambling related.
Okay.
That's interesting.
I do like the gambler.
Yeah.
A bowl of sentient soup.
They want a Super Saiyan 3 survivor. They had a Super Saiyan survivor, but I think it was like level 1 or 2.
So
It
Lord
wasn't a
Savior Rambo, we're just having everyone just scream it out in the chat, and Anne's just kind of taking it all down. A fat
We
survivor.
don't vote democracy here. We vote Anna.
Someone said Twitch Nemesis.
That'd be cool.
Adult Gorm. I saw a lot of vote. I saw a couple votes earlier for the like White Lion Cub.
Yeah, but Adam already said that they would never have pets in game.
Okay.
Because the monsters will never compete. Like, not to blow everyone's bubble, but like Adam did say, like pets were not happening.
Interesting.
Restore Gambler's chest number 97.
Who said that one? Who went anywhere? No one knows what happened.
It doesn't say that it went anywhere.
Kenny Rogers Fried Chicken Monster. I like
Twitch
that
chat
one.
disorder.
Legendary Gorm fight. Ooh, that would be cool. Legendary Gorm monster.
Divorce-
Someone said Gorm campaign.
Divorce Gaming would like to clear up that they are not divorced.
Yeah, we saw the ad. It just was funny. We're talking about stuff, and it just came out at the same time.
Zenith hung a beetle knight. We've got a couple votes stuff with that. Zenith the Wanderer.
No, that's not a thing.
I think it is, and I think we're at 3 votes for that.
Well,
Can I add my personal vote?
Sing-
Make it 4.
Singularity saying make all 3 options domesticated animals. Unfortunately, he said that he could reject all 3 of them if he hated them all. So we want good ideas that have an opportunity to be picked up.
We do have more votes for the metal dice.
I see a couple more votes for Hung Beetle.
Anna holding a baby Gorm.
I'm
That's kind of neat.
Zenith the Fruit.
Oh, Jesus.
4 rerolls used on that.
More votes
Yeah,
for
4
the
rerolls
metal
on your stupid fruit eating, Zenith.
Hey, I did manage to actually not do that much in that showdown.
I'm
I
just-
just prolong it until Anne came back to life.
I'm just really hungry, okay?
50 millimeter or 100 millimeter stone face
I would
base
also like to point out
inserts.
this rhetoric dice. Your fellows roll.
Is Poots giving us 3 things to choose from, or are we
No,
suggesting?
we're suggesting 3 things. He will hopefully pick one of them.
I've seen a couple things for the KDM graphic novel, which
That would be cool.
That'd be really awesome.
Krampus nemesis stealing babies. I think that the Krampus plot, the actual Krampus lore, fits in well with the Kingdom Death because Krampus steals the bad kids and eats them, right? He eats them. He
I
steals
think
the
he
bad
chops
children.
off their toes if they're bad.
Oh, now I need to know.
I want to stop White Lion. But yeah, I really enjoy that
And
concept.
sculpted terrains come up a couple times, and that was another thing. Adam's not happy with any of the sculpted terrain he's seen so far, and he makes gameplay too hard. That's, if I recall from his comments correctly.
Yeah.
Zombie Queen Anna, I like that one too.
+1 KDM graphic novel. Prolapse Rectum narrative miniature.
And they're talking about a deck of cards for the hunt event table. I don't know
Matt?
if that would ever
Can you
happen.
grab Lucy?
Yes, I can. Oh, you're gonna have fun with that one.
How can I hold all those lives, being casual?
Dry erase capable character sheets.
Oh, that's interesting. Just buy an at-home laminator.
He wants summon
Matt and
events.
Josh know I can speak to the power of dry erase.
Yes.
Ah, yes. Adult diapers, so we don't have to leave the table.
Add sleeves for all the cards. I think that's happening.
Oh gosh.
Better quality hunt board.
I could see that. However many settlement events we can get Adam to make.
Everyone wants more settlement events.
Yeah, there's a lot for the settlement events.
There's a lot of settlement events, though. And, like, the funny thing is I keep feeling like I redraw a bunch of them all the time.
Okay, Catrix, we won. We did win.
We
We
won.
did won.
We had to use all of the rerolls that didn't involve me going to work without pay.
I like how that one got saved.
How
for
how about a new
last.
weapon type with new weapon
We didn't need it.
specification?
Ooh,
Survivor with a unicorn onesie. I like
God.
it.
that's an interesting concept, a new weapon class.
Yeah, new weapon class and new weapons.
What kind of weapon class would you suggest? I mean, those are kind of vague. Like, you gotta get...
Well, I mean, they have the, like guitars, spears, bows, swords, all that fun stuff. But what weapon class
To be
could
honest with
we...
you, why is everybody so excited about me naked? I've
don't
not
know.
been very impressed.
What about just... Is there, like a generic ranged weapon one? Like, you have bone darts...
Yeah, it's thrown weapons, but Dark Trump Nemesis.
Dark Trump Nemesis, oh god.
Thank you everyone for the follows.
Yeah, thank you. Non-manhunter firearms. Pitchfork weapon class.
Oh, Zedif, this is what we could do. You could actually make an official People of the Twitch campaign.
Oh god.
Rules of people on Twitch. You have to live stream everything that you do. When you're not streaming, you have to host Twitch game night.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think a gambler...
There already is a chakram in the game.
There is a
in
chakram.
the game, I know.
It doesn't have a weapon specialization to it.
But that's interesting.
A deck of basic hunt event cards are not just roll on the hunt event table.
I think that would be interesting to have a thrown weapons class, so like bone darts, the chakram, maybe add in like a
Something.
shuriken or
But,
something.
Mini dog?
I think thrown weapon specialization's unlikely to happen.
Quits?
Mhm.
Yeah, the same.
I'm not saying it can't, but I think it's unlikely to happen.
Understand.
but no, new weapon specialization would be cool.
True. I did get to make one of them, and I'm pretty happy with sight specialization in Masquerade.
What was that one again? I can't remember that one off the top of my head.
I would have to look at the deck.
I'm sorry?
For the scythe, what was the specialization and mastery on that? I don't know. I'm putting you on the spot.
I don't want to say it from memory because I might say the wrong thing. I know that I think if you're a master, you get an extra activation. I think specialization. I think that's like crit reroll the hit location deck or something like that.
That's interesting. Yes, we did win Lord Trone. Lord Trone. Or what about like a grappling fighting style? You go and you just tackle the lion.
Oh yeah!
Macho Man.
I knew instead of fist and tooth, it's like feet, and you just kick things.
Feet and feet.
Feet and feet.
Toe. Foot and toe.
Foot and toe. You just become Bruce Lee.
But they're talking about another ranged weapon, which would be like an own class, so it's not a bow anymore, like a javelin or something like that. That would be cool.
I definitely think that our second option is going to be a gambler. Now, I don't know if you guys would take that as like an additional monster called the gambler.
Nemesis
but
encounter, perhaps?
Yeah, nemesis encounter.
The gambler exists.
The gambler
If I
exists in
remember
game.
correctly.
Yeah.
Does it?
Okay.
It's not a miniature, but
No, it's a hunt event.
Yeah, there is a gambler hunt event.
yeah,
I
there
forgot
is a
about
gambler
that.
hunt event.
Let me see if I can find it quickly. Zenith, which number is it? Quickly.
It's like 40 something. I don't know. It's been long enough that I don't have the entire hunt table memorized.
48. Death Wager.
There you go.
There you go. So there is a gambler that comes and speaks to us, and if you could possibly get +1 permanent luck if you roll a 10.
All right, so then I'm gonna take the gambler out of the options, guys, just because there is something already there.
He might already be in the box.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there are some interesting ones. I think a javelin would be a pretty cool class, something like
The
that.
hung beetle knight
I
keeps on
think
popping.
there's already a harpoon in the game.
Is there a harpoon? Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
some-
Sunflower.
Ah,
So
that's why I haven't seen
I'm
it.
seeing a lot of more settlement events, more this things, but that's a very vague.
Settlement
werewolf
event pack or
survivors
something?
look the ones. What?
I mean, that could be something like a settlement event pack of like some.
He's just saying like a generic settlement event pack.
Yeah.
Stone face base inserts.
What would you be looking forward to? Ooh, I like throwing axe.
New hunt
That's
and
interesting.
settlement events.
Fight specialization for 2 survivors to work tandem together. I think that's what some of the stuff he already announced was. It's from what it sounded like. It was more group fighting stuff.
Oh, that's interesting. So,
I wasn't 100% confirmed. They want a plushie.
the plushie, a Gorm plushie. Give it to your kids.
With all new orifices.
What's
Ew.
so JoJo keeps getting referenced? Is that a thing?
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is an anime aesthetic that I know I've seen around the office.
And they're talking about larger stone bases for the monsters.
Ooh, that's interesting. Blow dart weapon enable poisoning on flesh-based enemies. That's an interesting concept, adding like a poison or something like that affects the monster's status like that. I mean, you have something similar with like the bow. What's that? The arrow.
Fusion
But
bands.
we're getting crazy now.
Yeah. A T-shirt with Zenith riding Gorm on it.
All right, this is because we don't have Excel. We've got WordPad. I don't even have Microsoft Office on this computer.
Ooh, a lycanthropy settlement event.
There's a lot. There's a couple for a werewolf. There was a couple for werewolves. There's a couple for, and that kind of goes in with like they were asking for monster survivors.
I just saw a really interesting idea there where it was craftable traps that you could leave on the settlement board to try and get the monster to trigger by running into them.
Werewolf beast mode. They're
That's
asking for
interesting.
sci-fi stuff.
Yeah, some sci-fi stuff.
Like you have the sci-fi white speaker, sci-fi Twilight Night. Those
Make
were
something
released.
on screen to track the possible option. It's not happening.
Yeah, it's very hard for
Google
us to
Docs
do
for
that.
ideas.
We will have a Google Docs set up, and please follow us if you haven't already. We're going to be sending out a thing so you guys can all vote on it so we can put together an actual comprehensive list of what is the best, what you guys really want to see. and we'll send that over.
So they're
to
talking
them.
about traps, like traps. Personal soundtrack would be cool.
Personal soundtrack would be cool.
It would be awesome if we could also play it on stream and not have copyright issues too.
That would be awesome. That is accurate. +1 survivor that becomes a monster.
+1 settlement location with craftable traps.
I really like the craftable traps idea.
It would be. That could be interesting.
Huh. So something that would maybe have the opportunity to do a wound to a monster, like another hit location, essentially, another attack, essentially.
I would think of like a piece of gear that you could put like a piece of terrain on the table and.
So do we want to have expanded hunt event be a definite option? Because that expanded hunt event, additional settlement events, that constantly keeps on coming up.
Yep.
So then so far our 2 definites are Krampus.
I love Krampus. And
additional hunt and settlement events. Mm-hmm. It's very general.
Very general, but we could always up that. Get more specific.
Are there firearms? Somebody mentioned
about
having a survivor with a gun, but would a gun fit in with the
Manhunter has guns.
The Manhunter has
guns. That's about it. And I think you can get them, can't you?
It's a flintlock pistol, right? Something like that.
Yes. Although the survivors are not very good at using it.
Yeah, nobilis. I think that's the idea that I was having is for the traps is you would have one in your gear grid and then you would lay it on the field, so you would get a one-time use out of it, like an arrow.
And they said they want a dog pole plushie. So who came up with dog poles, Zenith? Was that you? Was that Adam?
Traps.
They want to know.
That's all Adam.
They want to know why it wasn't puppy poles.
What?
What?
Puppy poles. The little dog poles, the little baby puppies that the frog dog sits on, they're called dog poles. And someone asked why they weren't puppy poles.
And too many peas?
I don't know.
So we will put out an official poll for you guys to vote on everything in an official manner before we do any submissions to Adam.
I don't think we had to pick the 3 during the stream. Did he say that? Or
that would be the cursed great axe called Twitch.
Yeah,
it screams gibberish in its bearer's head until they turn everything to red.
So it just screams until you kill everything.
Custom metal dice. I think custom metal dice would be awesome too.
I also do like Werewolf Survivor, like a lycanthropy event.
Settlement location minis. Build your settlement.
That's getting really detailed with the settlement phase of the game. There already is a chakram in the game, Grey Dyer.
Yes.
And it's...
I know. I made it.
It's pretty ridiculous. It's pretty ridiculous. We were actually doing... for our last campaign, we had the clawhead arrow with the quiver from the Dragon King, so we doubled up on it. And
metal dice for the
gave the monster -2 evasion tokens, and then on top of that, used the chakram at the beginning of every attack and surged with it, so it was kind of silly. The monster just was...
you're hitting the monster on 3s and 2s.
Yeah. Zenith, I love the chakram.
Thank you very much.
Include one of Zenith's hairs in every gambler's box.
or you can start moving stuff in there now as we get suggestions, and then that's what they'll use to vote on.
How many suggestions do we want to give them?
What seems most popular and realistic? So, the major things that we know, that we've already said, that we talked about a little bit, you start putting on there.
All right, and I'm saving chat. So we can go back through this later when we can sit and really look at what everybody's saying.
But in the meantime, we're going to set up a quick little straw poll right now for you guys to all take a vote in so we can get a better idea of what's going on right now.
Or I'm actually setting up a Google Doc so they can kind of vote more.
On Google Docs. I'm sorry, that's what I meant.
Yeah, so.
You could use a Google form, I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm putting a Google form up, and I'll put it out on our Twitter, and I'll post it on the Kingdom Death thing, so everyone gets a little bit of a vote.
Yeah.
Not just everyone in Twitch.
I really want to We'll cancel my pledge if there's no Hung Beetle Night.
That's going in as an option. I mean, it might not get picked as one of the three, but it's totally going in as an option.
Sorry, Zenith.
Sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
I mean, I'm definitely, the Dung Beetle Knight is precious to me, but not that way. Like, I like the Dung Beetle Knight, but I don't like
If you were going to be immortalized, what better way? Right?
Our Twitter
I
is
can
Twitch
think
Game
of
Night.
probably like 5 better ways off the top of my head.
So, Anne, can you please do the shameless plug?
Absolutely.
So, guys, please follow us on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and come chat with us in Discord. We have a whole channel in our Discord set up for Kingdom Death discussion, which is, the full gambit from strategy to what's going on in the Kickstarter to past experiences and what we're going to do in our next episode.
Yeah.
And we will also be listening to suggestions for new stuff. The 3 options that Adam gave us to vote on.
Yeah.
We need the Hung Beetle Knight. So, what else is that it for this evening?
Yeah, I think that's where we're going to end it.
So, we thank you all for coming and joining us this evening. We thought we would get through more than one lantern here, but that Gorm was pretty tough.
Fight.
No,
It was an intense fight.
that was a fantastic fight. That was rather interesting. I think we actually would have done better if you hadn't done your game-breaking strategy.
Why?
Because then we wouldn't have used our 4 lifetime rerolls on...
Yeah, we would have ignored me.
It's always rule number 3.
Oh, no.
So, But it happens. So, guys, please join us on Tuesday.
No, back that train up. We have a stream on Sunday.
I'm saying for our Kingdom Death.
Oh.
Please join us on Tuesday for our continuation of Twitch Plays Kingdom Death. That's at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to be going into Lantern Year
7.
And we've got some interesting, fun things coming up. We got a few more monsters we're going to be introducing soon. So it's going to be good.
Yeah.
Let's see. We'll also have a special event coming up on tomorrow, Friday.
Yes.
So that is going to be at what time, Josh?
6 p.m. Eastern.
6 p.m. Eastern Time. Josh, myself, and one of our loyal viewers, Fen,
Who painted these awesome minis.
he does all the painting work. So
Mr. Feet here, Mr. Feets.
we're going to be doing a special Kingdom Death podcast where we're going to be talking all about the White Lion in episode 1.
Yeah. So, very spoiler heavy. We're going to go deep strategy and stuff like that, and how to do stupid stuff like stack insanity and and just be immortal. It's just silly things you can do with the White Lion and the fun stuff that you can have with him.
And then on Sunday, and we will be broadcasting that here on Twitch and then uploading it to different other sources as well.
So it will eventually be a podcast, but we're going to do it here on Twitch live. So it's probably going to be audio only. I don't know what we're going to do for the video, but
we'll figure that
that'll
out.
be happening.
Twitch is asking when we're going to do an official poll for...
It will be up like as we finish it. Actually, can you start taking the results, the main ones, and start putting them together? The main 5 things.
Let's talk about it after the stream.
Okay.
The death eyes.
So
there.
folks should be following your Twitter
Yes.
in order to...
Follow our Twitter. I'll post an update on Twitch itself. There's a little update section right below the video.
And we'll also put a post directly on the Kickstarter so that you all can take a look there.
Yep.
And
So-
be able to find it easier. Join us on Sunday.
Yes.
You tell us about this. You know the details better than I do.
So we're taking a little bit of a left turn from what our usual stream is. So we usually stream board games, but we are all about the gaming community, and we are lucky enough to be very good friends with the people over at Helm Systems. If you guys have ever been curious about VR gaming, we're kind of going into the video gaming realm, please make sure that you are here Sunday at 6:30. We are going to have Helm Systems here with their game, The Soul Keeper, which is a fabulous VR high fantasy game, kind of reminiscent of Skyrim, where you're an adventurer hunting down dragons. You can use magic. They are coming with their full setup, so you guys get to see a real VR setup. And in addition to that, we are very lucky to have another streamer by the name of Duopoly. He will also be joining us. So make sure you're here at 6:30 to check out some VR gaming.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And then, worst case scenario, guys, join us back here next Thursday for Double Death. We're going to be doing Double Death throughout the Kingdom Death Kickstarter. So, another continuation of Twitch Plays Kingdom Death, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Ah, yes, and on Monday is our special Spotlight Sessions, where we like to take new games that are currently on Kickstarter, just finishing up Kickstarter, newly released games, anything we want to give extra attention to. And this Monday, we will be doing that at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And what are we showcasing?
Adrenaline by CGE.
Adrenaline by CGE. CGE is the people who do...
Codenames?
Codenames. I like to put you on the spot. It's fun.
Thank you.
But other than that, we thank you all for joining us this evening. We really appreciate it. We hope you follow us on all those different things. I don't feel like saying them again. But
All my germs.
all your germs. But please come back, join us again. We love you all, and this is Twitch Game Night signing off. So I'm Matt.
I'm Josh.
I'm Panda.
And I'm Ann.
And that's Zenith.
That's Senna.
And that's it.
It's been a pleasure.
Thanks for joining us, Zenith.
Thank you so much for having me.
And good night, everyone. Take care. Come back soon.
Good night.
And we'll post that poll up pretty much everywhere I can. So,
You good? You want to say goodbye now?
good night.
Good night.
They're asking about the giveaway.
Did we